From Los Angeles, it's the Tom Leykis Show.
Excuse me?
And now, here he is, Tom Leykis.
Thank you for tuning into the Tom Leykis Show. This is where America gets together to talk about the issues you really care about. It's a different kind of a radio talk program. We're the radio talk show that is not hosted by a right-wing wacko or a convicted felon. No. I am your host. Write down our toll-free telephone number. You're going to need it. It's 1-800-5800-TOM. 1-800-5800-866. Thank you for tuning in. In this hour, how many of you guys are cologne wearers? Are you a cologne wearer? Cologne is a very dicey proposition for any number of reasons. I think scents remind us of people we've known who've worn them. You run the distinct risk if you wear the cologne that your girlfriend recognizes as being that of her abusive ex-boyfriend or her father who took advantage of her when she was 6 or whatever. You wear the distinct possibility of completely turning her off permanently. You do. Some guys wear too much. Some guys don't wear it at all. And I think I am in the category of guys who rarely, if ever, wear it. Rarely. It's rare. You know what? I just like being clean. I take a shower. I'm in there for 45 minutes. I soap every part of my body repeatedly. I've got hot water pouring on me like a fire hose. When I come out of there, I am squeaky, sparkling clean. I mean, there's not any slime, none. Now, Dean asks if I wear cologne, if I have cologne. Do I own any? Yes. In fact, I've got bottles and bottles of it, all different kinds. Virtually every bottle given to me by a woman at one time or another. They're all different. But here's the dirty little secret, and this might be one of the reasons I kind of shy away from using these gifts when I've gotten them. I'll tell you why. It is my distinct belief that when a woman comes to you and says, you know what, you should try wearing some Lagerfeld. You know what, you should try wearing some, pick a particular name. There's thousands of them. Lagerfeld, of course, by Chanel. But it's my distinct feeling that when a woman tells you that she wants you to wear a particular brand, particular kind, and also those body sprays, which are new in this country, but they've been around for like years in Europe and South America. Like there's one called Axe. Smell better now? Axe me how? Yes. And what it is kind of a cross between a cologne and a deodorant. You spray it all over your body. I do believe that the woman who has a particular brand of cologne in mind, it's not because she thinks you stink. It's not because of that at all. You know what it is? It is because some guy that she dated at some point in time, he wore the same goddamn thing. He did. It got her hot, and it reminds her of him. I mean, why would she know about a particular brand of cologne? You know, if you were standing in the elevator next to a complete stranger and he smelled good, you wouldn't know what brand of cologne he was wearing. You wouldn't know if it was Axe he was wearing or one of these other brands of body spray. You wouldn't know. The reason you know is because that's a man whose medicine cabinet you've been in. That's a man whose dresser drawers you've looked at. You know, they're sitting right there at the top. He's got his fragrance collection there. You've been inside the factory where that guy prepares himself to go out every day. You have seen him spray the stuff on himself. So what a woman is really telling you is that I had a boyfriend who I was really hot for, and whatever reason things didn't work out, and I want you to smell like he did. Now, it's one thing if a woman tells you should wear some cologne. There are women who will say that to you without naming a brand, without buying you a particular kind. You should just wear some cologne. She's trying to tell you stink. All right, she's trying to tell you don't bathe properly or, there's something going on there. I don't know. Maybe you're a tweaker, and you know what happens with tweakers with the perspiration problem. They kind of have that stench. You know what I'm talking about. Maybe you got some issue like that. Maybe you eat too much garlic and you come from Dean's neighborhood, Maybe you're one of those guys. And she's telling you, come on, you stink. Here, wear some cologne. But I'm awfully suspicious of a woman who knows exactly which one she wants you to wear. Because that's the cologne a particular man of the past. Let's face it. If that relationship wasn't great, if that guy didn't give it to her in bed the way that he should give it to her, if that guy wasn't worth remembering, she wouldn't have you wearing that cologne. She wouldn't pick out that particular brand and have you wear it. Clearly, in fact, I think to take it a step further, in some cases, I think women have you wear the cologne, and then when you're banging them, they close their eyes and imagine you're the other guy. And the cologne makes it easier for that woman to remember. I had this conversation once with my girlfriend when she said, I had my girlfriend from Argentina. I said, you should wear this Axe. Because when I was in Argentina, it was such a great scent. And I said, really? Which guy who you dated in the past wore this? It was my brother. Oh, your brother. So what are you telling me? The stuff makes me really horny. For your brother? So let me understand. You saw your brother. He was wearing Axe. You got really hot for that. No. I don't buy it. When a woman tells you to wear a particular brand of scent, a particular product, it's because some hot guy in the past wore it. And as I said, to take it a step further, a lot of women, when they're in bed, if they don't think you're giving it to them right, or, they get bored with you and they get bored of being with one person or whatever, they close their eyes and fantasize. Guys fantasize about, pick your name, Carmen Electra, whatever. Women fantasize about guys from the past. The guys whose pictures are in that box under the bed or in the closet. The guys whose cards they've saved. The guys whose letters they've saved. And these are the guys who wore those particular scents. And I'm telling you, when she's fantasizing while you're doing her, she's thinking about him, and if you're wearing his cologne, it makes it all that much easier. Do you think I'm all that crazy here?
Tom Leykis. 1-800-5800-TOM.
Now, how old were you when she got knocked up?
I was 23.
You were 23. Hadn't you ever heard of condoms?
Yes.
Why weren't you using one?
Because I was a dumb.
Yeah, well, truer words were never spoke.
The Tom Leykis Show.
Tom Leykis Show. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. Victoria on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hey, Tom. New listener, first caller. You're exactly right about the cologne. Exactly. Women like clean smell. As soon as they don't like your smell, they don't like you. And they're going to try to keep you around as much as they can, and their last hopes will be to change your smell. And it's something that turned them on in the past.
Yeah, some other guy. And I do believe that when sex gets a little routine, I believe that women close their eyes and imagine it's that really hot ski instructor from the past or whatever, and a man wearing that same cologne would make it very easy to fantasize about that guy from the past.
Oh, yeah, but sexual desire for somebody correlates completely how they smell, and they shouldn't wear anything. As a woman, I hate it when men wear cologne, but I have been caught in the past buying cologne for someone that I've lost the attraction to, and yes, I'm guilty. It was somebody in the past that smelled a certain way, turned me on, and yeah.
You know how insulting it is? I have heard, and by the way, I'm sure every guy has heard this at one time or another, and I have not heard it from every woman I've ever been with, just a few. But you know how insulting it is when a woman says, wear this, and I am going to get so turned on.
Well, that's why I'm saying right now, all men out there, your best smell is your smell. And we're animals, deep down. We're attracted by scent. And if somebody is telling you to alter their smell, that's a red flag.
If you don't like my smell, you don't like me.
Pretty much.
And like I say, I'm a clean freak. I'm one of these people who can't stop showering.
Oh,
so it's not that I'm not clean.
Think of the women that wear too much perfume and so forth. I mean, they're just, usually they make men cringe. So it just gives you an idea. When men wear tons of cologne, it makes you cringe. If a woman's asking you to do that to yourself, there's something deep-rooted. It's something beyond just your smell. It's the sexual attraction to you that's actually been gone.
I think you're right.
I think you're right on the nose.
Thank you, Victoria.
You're welcome.
Appreciate the call. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. Anna on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
How are you?
Do you care, dear?
Sometimes.
Not often enough. No, I don't give a rat's ass about you.
Thank you. Me, sometimes I buy a perfume to my boyfriend because of my dad. You remember me, my dad?
Now, that's even creepier.
Why? My dad...
You want to be having sex with a man who smells like your father.
Well, I do not fantasize about my dad. It's just my dad takes care of me and not my mom. And,
Why would you want a man to smell like your dad?
I feel maybe more secure. I'm not sure.
Maybe you had some hidden, secret sexual attraction to your dad.
No, I don't think so.
The worst possible
I grew up
taboo.
with my grandma, and my dad was coming like every weekend because he was working. So I'm not sure. Maybe because he's the only person I really trust.
I understand that. But then when you're having sex with the guy and he smells like your dad, isn't there some sexual subtext there?
But I do not feel like it's my dad because everybody got a different smell.
Who's your daddy?
No, but if you put a perfume, it doesn't smell the same from one man to another one, even if it's the same brand.
Really?
Yeah.
But couldn't you pick like a different scent? I'll tell you what, if you told me that you wanted me to smell like your father, I'd be creeped out.
Well, I don't say that to my boyfriend.
I start getting that kind of incest feeling going on here. Did your dad touch you inappropriately or something? Come on! That's what I start thinking.
Thank you.
I'm here to help on it. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. Jennifer on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hi, Tom. How are you?
Do you care, Jennifer?
Well, of course.
I'm doing great.
Tom, this is the first time I've actually called in. I've wanted to many times, but this one I really had to. I agree with you some ways that some women would probably do this, but I got to know what kind of crazy women have you dated if this is how you feel so strongly about...
I don't think it's the women. I think it's me. I think it's my feeling about what they do.
Yeah, so your women in your past have actually done this, bought the clone for you?
Every man out there, believe me, I've talked to men about this, every man out there has had this happen at least once.
Oh... See, my husband doesn't wear cologne, and I prefer that he doesn't. There's a lot of smells out there that I think are really nice, but he's so clean, he's a lot like you. You know, shower clean, got that nice smell, keep it like that, because colognes are too overwhelming. But I'm the kind of person that if a guy walks by me and it smells really good or sexy, I would probably ask him, and then I would want my husband maybe to try that cologne, because the scent caught my attraction, but that would...
I'd be pissed off that you talk to some strange guy.
Because he walked by and smelled good, and I wanted...
God, you smell good. What are you wearing? I would not be pleased.
Oh, come on. My man's got to be more secure than that.
By the way, of course, the guy wouldn't look like Poindexter or look like Quasimodo or Jabba the Hutt.
Well, if he did, then he probably wouldn't care to smell good.
You never know. Some guys try to cover up for other things they lack with cologne.
Yeah, I suppose.
Or hair products.
I gotta say I love you, and I appreciate you making ignorant women crazy.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Thanks, Tom. Can you blow me up old school style?
Of course I can. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. Olga, you're on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hi, Tom.
Hi, Olga.
You know what? You are so true. How do you know these things?
I've been around the block 2 or 3 times.
How do you know everything about women? It's just, you know what? Every single day I have a day at work, and then I turn you on, and then all my worries are gone.
Look at that.
Because you always say the truth. It's so funny.
Have you had this experience I'm talking about?
Absolutely. absolutely true. Absolutely true. You know what? I was seeing this guy that I wanted him to smell like another guy that I've always been in love with, and I would tell him, you know, you should wear this cologne. It's really expensive. It's really nice. You know, and I didn't really care about the smell. I just wanted him to smell like the other guy.
Uh-huh.
And it's true. It's true. Everything you say is true.
And then when he was drilling you, you closed your eyes, and it was the other guy, wasn't it?
Yeah. I didn't even have to close my eyes, to tell you the truth. Just the whole smell brought everything back.
And this guy thought, oh, my God, I'm a stud.
Yeah.
In reality, he was filling in for the stud of your dreams.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at that. You're blushing.
You know what? Oh, my gosh.
I can see it over the phone. You're turning red.
You're great, Tom.
Thank
Blow
you.
me up.
Here you go. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. I wonder if any guys have had this experience out there. Maybe you've never thought about this before. Chicks who nagged you to wear a particular brand of cologne. Did you ever wonder what was behind that? Lisa on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hi there.
Hi there.
I want to tell you that you're dead right. Dead right.
Really?
But I wanted to tell you, too, that I had something that was a little bit different. When I was younger, it used to be the brand of Budweiser beer.
No. You wanted your men to drink Budweiser so they'd smell like some guy that you once were hot for?
Yes. It was that beer. I loved it.
It had to be Budweiser.
It had to be Budweiser. So I just wanted to chime in that you're dead right, but mine was a little bit different.
And how did you get guys, like maybe they weren't beer drinkers, how did you get them to drink Budweiser?
I'd bring it when I came over.
Really?
That was the only...
Yeah, what guy ever turned down a Bud and was just handed to him? I mean, come on.
You know, the girl comes over with the beer, they'll drink it, even if...
Guy thinks you're being really thoughtful, bringing those Budweisers over there.
Exactly.
And you are, of course, but you're doing it because you have your own agenda.
Yes, I am. I'm setting both of us up.
And do you then, after you're smelling that Budweiser and he's got his boxer shorts down around his ankles, do you close your eyes and start thinking about the guy of the past?
I can't go that far because I know my parents listen.
Oh. Should I read between the lines there, Lisa?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, boy.
All right. Well, thanks, Tom.
Lisa, thank you.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, maybe you will. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. Now, you see, this sounded crazy when we started off this hour talking about cologne and why women recommend particular brands of scents, whether they be colognes or body sprays or antiperspirants or whatever they are. But the fact is, generally, they are trying to recall the scent of a guy from the past. In many cases, these women are, while you're doing them, in their head, they're doing the guy from the past, right? 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number.
The Tom Leykis Show. This is the Tom Leykis Show.
From Los Angeles at 1-800-5800-TOM. This is Marshall on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hello, Tom.
Hello, Marshall.
How's it going, man? It is an honor and a privilege to speak to you, man.
Both.
I've been listening to you literally since I was like 12 when my dad used to listen to you on the radio, man.
Wow.
Yeah. So this cologne thing, my ex-girlfriend about 3 years ago used to do that to me all the time. Tell me, get me these nice, like really expensive, nice colognes too, and hand them to me and be like, all sweet about it and everything. Oh, try this on. This will smell really good and blah blah blah. I had no idea. What that was all about until I just heard you talking about it, man.
And now you hear other women going, oh, yeah, you know what you're talking about. Uh-huh.
Yeah, that is messed up. I am so glad I dumped that bitch. Dude, how could they do that, though? Seriously.
I'm telling you, it's pretty goddamn sick. And how about the chick who called in and wanted guys to smell like her father?
That's creepy.
It is creepy.
Dude, I don't even, I can't even imagine what I would say if somebody told me that, man.
You know what I'm thinking?
Out the door.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you're into fantasy. I don't know. Could you drill a chick who wanted you to smell like her father and you knew it?
No. I'm into fantasies like 3 chicks, but...
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
I just be thinking that Daddy was kind of a creep.
Or maybe the girl was a little naughty when she was young.
That's right.
God damn. All right, man. Well, hey, can you take me out with a thank you, or with a bong token of thank you, Jesus?
Here we go, Marshall.
Thank you, Jesus.
Jackie on the Tom Leykis show. Hello.
Hi, Tom.
Hi, Jackie.
How are you?
Do you care, darling?
Somewhat. I'm sorry, I know, but I had to ask. I'm just too crapped up in my own things to...
I know, but if they replaced me tomorrow, you'd call my replacement. You wouldn't even think about it.
I probably wouldn't listen to him.
Hello, Steve. I love your show. Tom was okay, though, but I also love you.
I don't know about that. I like your show. You tell a lot of the truth. There's a couple things that you may be hit or miss on, but most of it's pretty practical.
Uh-huh.
But I was calling to agree with that, or at least say that I understand what that one caller was calling in about, saying that the clone that smelled like her father made her feel comfortable. And I can understand that. Now, the way...
It's one thing to make you feel comfortable. This is a man you're going to have sex with.
Right. No, I understand.
That's creepy.
The way it leads into the sex is because it's a different person. You have the smell of the familiarity, which makes you a little...
But in the dark, come on, in the dark, you may not be able to make out features. Who knows what kind of fantasies women are having?
That's kind of sick. Now, me personally,
I think there's a certain amount of... I got to tell you this. Maybe it's only 2% or 5%. I think there's a certain number of women out there whose biggest taboo, the dirtiest little secret, is that they could never, ever have their dad, but...
Maybe.
Imagine a guy is drilling you in the dark and he smells like your dad.
Oh, stop it, please.
That's why I'm saying it's creepy.
Yeah, no, it is sort of creepy. Like I was saying, I was just saying I could understand where she was coming from with the comfortability factor.
It's one thing when he walks in the door and says, hi, honey, but when the lights are out and his manhood is hanging out, do you really want him to smell like your father?
Probably not. Personally, I like the smell of my father, but I refuse to buy it just because I know it is my father's.
Yeah.
So, I know, that's just personal.
Plus, most dads wore a cologne that was trendy in the 60s or the 70s. Not something that guys wear today.
Also, I was going to agree with her about the same brand of cologne smelling different on each person, because not that I've smelled it.
But that still doesn't justify recommending to the new guy that he wear the smell of another guy.
Yeah.
The reason you're asking a guy to wear it is because you have pleasant thoughts of the other guy who wore that cologne.
Well, I'll tell you a funny story, and I never found out about it, but for Valentine's Day last year, my boyfriend gave me a set of Obsession. Now, I didn't ask for it. I don't even wear it. I wear Victoria's Secret Rapture at that point. But, I asked him, I said, well, why did you buy this for me? He said, well, because it smells good. I said, okay, and I let it go at that, and, I give him the benefit of the doubt. But in the back of my mind, I was thinking that's his ex-girlfriend scent. Yeah.
And it probably was.
It probably was. I never wanted to ask.
Maybe it was the hottest chick he ever had sex with.
Nah, hopefully not.
And this way, he could imagine you were her.
Well, that may be true, because I'm not getting a whole lot right now. I complain about it. I'm like, who the hell are you banging? It's
not necessarily that he's banging anybody else. He just wishes he had the other one.
Yeah, probably.
So he gets you what she wore.
I keep telling him, I said, if you don't like me, you don't want me, I say, get rid of me. I'm tired of you. I'm tired of putting...
But he can get you to play the part. Turn out the lights. You wear Obsession. And then he just closes his eyes and goes,
Yeah, well, I'll tell you one thing. I'm going to start wearing Rapture.
Thank you, Jackie.
Thank you, Tom.
1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. It's Tom on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Okay.
I just want to confirm what the lady before me just said, because I am guilty of it.
Really?
Subconsciously, I guess I was doing it, but I bought my my wife a scent that I was particularly fond of, and then just listening to the show today, I realized I'm guilty. I bought that because I was still thinking about my old flame.
That's what I'm telling you.
Years back.
This is what I'm saying. People do not pick these brands out of thin air. They do not hear a commercial on TV for a particular brand and start buying it. They smell it on somebody else.
Yep. And I guess I was thinking about her still, and still had her on my mind, and she was my dirty little secret.
And now, here's the real $50,000 question here. Did you then fantasize in the dark that you were with your ex? You did, didn't you?
I did. I'm man enough to admit it.
I love it. I'd hate to be the victim, but I love it.
Yeah, I guess I never really let that one go. I always had her in the back of my mind. Even when I found hotter women, for some reason, she always stuck in the back of my mind. What can I say? I'm guilty. We're guilty. We're men. We're animals.
No doubt about that. Tom Leykis.
Tom Leykis?
Leykis.
Leykis.
1-800-5800-TOM.
I respect you as a god. I'm going to live the rest of my adulthood under your rules.
Thank you. I am firm but fair.
The Tom Leykis Show.
Show. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. It's Lewis on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Tom, how's it hanging?
Hanging right here, Lewis.
All right, trip on this. I got a story for you. Are you going to trip out?
Okay.
A couple months back, I was going out. We'll go out with my friends and stuff, have a couple drinks. And I happened so that one day, I drove to his house to pick up some stuff that he needed for work. So his girl was there. She met me. She introduced me. We started talking, whatever. And one thing led to another. Forgot about my friend and went straight to the bedroom. This girl was kind of like a nympho, I guess you can say.
Uh-huh.
So it happened so that I did her a couple of times and all that. And a couple of weeks ago, about Christmas time, a friend told me, hey, have you ever tried this cologne? No, I never tried it. Oh, well, my girl said it's good, this and that. And thing is here that now this guy wears it.
He's wearing your cologne.
He's wearing my cologne.
Because she insisted.
She kept insisting, he kept telling her, she kept telling him, hey.
Yeah, we're proving my point over and over here. Look at this.
Now, guess what? Now, this guy wears it. He has tons of that. He'll tell me, I go over to his house and stuff. This guy has, 2 bottles there. I go, hey, why you wear so much of that? Oh, I love it. And then my girl, every time I wear it that night, she gives it up real good.
Bet. And she's thinking about you.
Exactly. Now I see her, and she looks at me, and I tell her, last time, me and her were alone, I go, hey, what's up with your man wearing my cologne? She goes, I go, I know what.
Have you banged her recently?
About a couple of weeks ago.
You did?
Yeah. Real good.
Listen to you.
How you like that, Tom?
Hey, you proved my point, Lewis. Thank you.
Exactly. No problem.
All right, thanks for the call. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. It's Jason on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hello, Tom.
Hello, Jason.
How's it going, my friend?
Pretty good.
All right. I have a little story here for you. My ex-girlfriend, who I keep in touch periodically with, for the same reason you always tell people that ex-boyfriends keep in touch with their ex-girlfriends.
Of course.
The guy falls off the wagon, I can jump right back on again.
That's right. They have an argument one night. They won't listen to me. Can I talk to you?
It's been there, done that once or twice before.
That's right.
And she told me the other day that for Christmas, she bought him the cologne that I wear, that I turned her on to, that she thinks is the greatest smell. And now he wears it. And I said, well, what did you buy that for him for? You want him to smell like me? And she didn't have nothing to say.
Uh-huh.
She didn't have nothing to say. She exact what you said.
Yeah, I'd be very suspicious if my girlfriend or if I were married, my wife, we would come to me and say to wear a particular brand of scent.
Absolutely, Tom. And this is a little off-the-wall scent. Not off-the-wall, it doesn't smell bad, but it's not one that you just go out and get at, Kmart or wherever. You had to go to one specific place to get it. So, can you take me out with a screaming orgasm and gracias?
Of course I can. Here you go.
Oh, God. Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Gracias. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. Regina on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hello, Daddy.
Hi, dear.
Hi. You have taught me so much. You've been a good father.
Oh, good. Every once in a while I administer the discipline, but I'm firm and fair.
Love the discipline.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Daddy, I wanted to tell you that I hate cologne on a man. I think it tastes horrible.
Yeah, you don't want to put your lips on his neck and then come up with that alcohol taste.
Absolutely. And it just leaves the stinging sensation on your tongue, and it is just a turn off.
Yeah, I agree with that. Same thing with chicks who wear perfume. Same thing.
I wondered about that.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Get a mouthful of perfume and glitter and, please, save me.
Yeah, you don't need the glitter on the clothing either.
No.
All of those are just negative.
Yeah,
I want the primal.
Because you don't want your wife knowing you've been hanging out with your girlfriend.
That's a dead giveaway. That comes off on the clothes.
It certainly is.
Tom Leykis. 1-800-5800-TOM. Tom Leykis. 1-800-5800-866.
Where do women spend most of their time?
In my wallet.
How about in front of the mirror?
Well, that might be the second place they spend most of their time.
The Tom Leykis Show.
Tell men to wear cologne and pick out particular brands. So you know why. So you'll smell like a guy she's really attracted to. Natalie on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hi, Tom. How are you?
Do you care, Natalie?
I care very much for my entertainment for the day, every day home, when I go home.
Thank you.
And when I was a little younger, and I found myself doing this only with guys that I really didn't give a hell about, that I wasn't really in love with, and I didn't care, I didn't care how they smelled like, totally not. However, when I got with a guy that was not that attracted to me or ended up with me, and the scent stayed in my mind and it was very attractive, I never used that scent on my next guy because it was too painful. The memories were too painful to transfer on to another guy. Why would you want to do that?
Uh-huh. Well, the fact is, though, that in many cases, as you've been hearing here, women don't think about the painful experiences. They think about how great the sex was. And in the dark, they imagine that the guy they're with is the other guy.
You know what? I tried that. It doesn't work. In fact, I just bought my husband a cologne.
For example, ever dump a guy who was really great in bed, but nothing else works, but he was just great in bed, and you kind of dated him because he was great in bed?
Yeah, I had that to get over.
So there's no pain in there at all. You dumped him.
Yeah, I did.
And if you had a guy who smelled like him and it was dark enough, the guy you're with could be him.
You know what? I just don't work this way. It's not doing it for me. And I just called to tell you that I know where you're coming from, and I know where a lot of women are coming from. And it is true. If you can bear the thought you're not with that guy anymore and you're not getting that great relationship or great sex anymore, why would you want to transfer a good scent onto someone who doesn't deliver the same?
You'll have to ask the millions of women who are apparently doing this.
I am.
Thank you, Natalie.
You're welcome. Bye.
Appreciate the call. Mario on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello. Mario. All right, we'll go looking for Mario. We'll say hi to Jeff on the Tom Leykis Show.
Hello, Dad.
Hi, son.
How you doing?
Okay.
Good. Just wanted to bring up a real interesting point that totally proves everything you're saying. Was actually watching a show the other night on the Discovery Channel or one of the Learning Channel shows, and they said that the sense of smell is the one that is most strongly associated with memory of all five senses.
Uh-huh. And I think that's true in all kinds of ways. Whether it be, you know, if your mom baked bread when you were home and you go into a bakery and you smell bread.
Absolutely. It is of all five senses most strongly associated to the memory.
Your dad took you to the circus and you smell popcorn because you smelled it at the circus.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The exact same thing. Can you take me out JFK Sr. followed by JFK Jr.?
Here you go, Jeff. Our email address is my name. It's tom@blowmeuptom.com. tom@blowmeuptom.com. We'll call our comment line 310-842-9592.
The Tom Leykis Show.
Write us, The Tom Leykis Show. Post Office Box 4455, Hollywood, California, 90078. Email us. Our email address is my name. It's tom@blowmeuptom.com. tom@blowmeuptom.com. We'll call our comment line. The number is 310-842-9592. From Los Angeles, it's the Tom Leykis Show.
From Los Angeles, it's the Tom Leykis Show.
Excellent.
And now, here he is, Tom Leykis.
Thank you for tuning into the Tom Leykis Show. This is where America gets together to talk about the issues you really care about. It's a different kind of a radio talk program. We're the radio talk show that is not hosted by a right-wing wacko or a convicted felon. No. I am your host. Write down our toll-free telephone number. You're going to need it. It's 1-800-5800-TOM. 1-800-5800-866. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for being part of our program. Here we are together again on the radio. Why can't women be taken seriously on the job? Why don't women make as much money as men? Why don't women get advanced as much as men? Well, here might be a clue. This coming this coming from Canada. I'm looking at this, and my mouth is hanging open. I'm finding it hard to believe this story. But by the same token, we've been telling you about why women make less money than men for years, and we've been telling you that they deserve to make less. If women do indeed make less, if women indeed are in less management positions, this might be a good reason why. Again, this from Canada. Hundreds of female workers at Toyota's Altona, this is in Victoria, Toyota's Altona plant, they want 12 days of paid leave each year. Why? Are you sitting down? They want 12 days of paid leave each year, too. No, well, not quite D, not quite PMS, but they do want 12 days each year to cope with period pain. Close. That's right. Says here the benefit is one of hundreds that Toyota workers will seek in their next enterprise agreement. Others include employer-provided child care and a 30% pay raise over 3 years. Toyota has about 4,000 workers in Victoria, including about 400 women. Wait a minute. Correction, this is not Canada. This is Australia. Australia. It's not Victoria, BC. It's Victoria, Australia. The Australian Manufacturing Workers Union said menstrual leave would be in addition to normal sick leave. In addition to. AMWU Vehicle Division National Secretary Ian Jones said the claim was designed to help women who experienced particularly painful periods. Mr. Jones said there are some women who don't have any problems whatsoever, but there are others who have an absolutely horrific time. Tough luck, take Midol, buck up. He says it's an absolute absurdity for businesses to ignore that fact. It is simply a fact of life. He said the claim was suggested by Toyota's Women's Committee. Toyota spokesman Peter Griffin declined to comment specifically on the pay claim, but he said the company hoped an agreement could be struck in a cooperative way. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you've got to be kidding me, right? Got to be. I mean, take an aspirin. Take a Midol. Take a Pamprin. Take something. Take an Advil, take a Tylenol, take a Motrin. You're in Canada, take a 222. Who cares? Hello? Paid leave to deal with painful periods. Why would anyone want to hire women knowing that they want to demand benefits like this in addition to, showing up late, leaving early, taking time off, dropping out of sight to have babies and what have you? Of course women make less than men. Of course women get promoted less than men. Because they deserve to get less than men, don't they?
1-800-5800-TOM.
From what I gather, you're saying they're sluts if they sleep with you and they're bitches if they don't.
Yes, actually, that comes from the Tom Leykis glossary.
The Tom Leykis Show.
Tom Leykis Show at 1-800-5800-TOM. Been getting at least another 15-minute commercial-free talk sweep here. We're just going to talk. That's it. We're going to blab, and we're not going to shut up for at least a quarter hour here. Now with less commercial breaks than ever. Ever. Sean on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hey, Tom, how's it going?
Okay.
I love your show. I listen to you regularly. My husband and I both, we agree with a lot of what you had to say, but I got to tell you, this week I've turned you off more than I've listened to you.
And why is that?
I am getting so sick of hearing how much you hate having women in the workplace. I am 25 years old. I work my ass off everywhere I go, every job that I've had, from landscaping to now I'm in the military. And you know what? I put up with a lot of crap. A lot.
From whom?
From the people that I work with, from the men I work with. You know what? It's just part of the job. And I understand everything that you're saying, but the way that you're bashing women in the workplace is getting old.
Saying that it's ridiculous for women to expect to get 12 days a year of paid leave for their period, that's not bashing women. That's telling the truth.
Tom, you and I both know that this is one case we can both agree on. I don't believe women should have 12 days off of paid leave a year. Absolutely. But this is not something new for you to not even want to have women in the workplace.
It's not a matter of saying whether I want women in the workplace. I wouldn't hire women myself because women don't take their careers as seriously as men do.
There's a lot of women out there who do.
Those who do, welcome to the office. But the ones who come in late, leave early, take time off because their kids are sick, are always running around or taking time off to have babies and what have you. Sorry, not worth it.
No, and I understand. I get sick of this.
If you're not one of them, you shouldn't be insulted.
I know. I wish sometimes you would put a few more disclaimers in there about the women who are in.
I don't assume the audience is stupider than you, okay?
I think sometimes
you're quite the elitist. You think people are so stupid that you're the only one who understands what I'm talking about and everyone else is an idiot.
No, by no means.
I don't need to put disclaimers in there. Everybody knows what I'm talking about.
It just gets tired hearing some of the stuff over and over again about how much you hate women in the workplace.
I'm very specific about that. If there's a woman who wants to come in and work like a man, who wants to come in early, leave late, work overtime, travel when necessary, transfer to another office when necessary, won't be taking time off for Mr. Right or the next baby or to coming in early or coming in late or leaving early to take care of kids and things like that. I'm fine. Welcome to the workplace.
All people.
I'm tired of women complaining they don't make as much money as men or there's glass ceilings or they don't get promoted as much. But that's why they don't.
For a majority, you know where I just saw a top official in the military? You know where I just saw him today? Tom, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Work is not over. I just saw him down at the old...
There are exceptions to every rule. I'm talking in general terms here. The fact that you know one particular slacker doesn't mean that my rules or my...
Tom, it's all over. It's not just one top official male. It's all...
All I know is that you don't have to take the same physical exams as men do. You don't have the same requirements to be present as men do. If you get pregnant, you can take time off, and the federal government pays for it.
Tom, I have more. I have more to put up with than a man.
We're not talking about what you put up with, dear. You don't have to take the same physical test that a man does. You don't have to pass the same rigorous physical exams.
You think I don't have to make up for it mentally and emotionally for the crap I put up with at work?
Yeah, but you're not denying what I just said, are you?
Absolutely not. It's a fact. I can't deny a fact.
All right.
Until you're in the situation, you don't have any idea how it balances it out.
Well, nobody put a gun to your head and said to join the military, sweetheart.
No,
you chose it.
You know what? That's not even where I'm going with this. What I'm trying to get you to understand is that nobody likes to be penned up in an office.
And I might add that in the military, you are paid exactly what men are paid. There is no inequality by law.
And how did I start the conversation? I said I started every job that I've worked at, from landscaping to the military. You honed in on the military. That's your choice.
Because that's where you are now. That's where you are.
I'm saying that this has been going on since I joined the workforce, not just the military. No. I'm not whining about being in the military. I'm saying that you're not taking a look at the fact that this is everywhere. It's not just women. They might be requesting something.
No, it's, dear, again, there are certainly men who are slackers, and there are women who are hard workers who show up every day. But generally speaking...
What do we see about the men?
Generally speaking, men and women get paid the same when they show up the same hours, work the same hours, work the same days. They don't take time off to have babies or to take sabbaticals or to get married or whatever it is women do. They get paid the same when they're there every day.
Well, I love you, Tom. I love listening to you.
Well, hang on a second, Sean. Hang on a second. Ryan, what do you want to say to Sean?
Hey, Sean, how are you?
I'm good, Brian. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing well. First of all, what branch of service are you in?
The Air Force.
Okay. Well, the Air Force just upped their physical training standards to the Army's. I'm in the Army myself. First of all, Tom, I'd like to say I love your show, first of all. But I'd like to say women don't really get paid the same as men do for the same job in the military. Their physical training standards are lower. They get, when we do NTC deployments down at the National Training Center in Fort Irwin, California, they get to come in every other day for a shower, for hygiene.
So you're saying the women are paid more?
Absolutely, for the work that they do, yes.
What do you think about that, Sean?
It is exactly what I think. The mistake was made a long time ago. I don't believe that women should be in the military at all. I see how it works in the military, and I think that because the option is open. I'm not going to let that opportunity go. I wasn't the one who said allow women in the military. However, they are. I'm going to take advantage of that opportunity. If they want to give me breaks, I'm going to take them. If they give you breaks, you'd take them too. That is not anything new. How I feel about women in the military...
That is a luxury that's not afforded to males in the military today. I'm sorry. We can't claim hygiene problems when we're out on a 30-day NTC rotation. I'm sorry. It's just
not... You want a woman out there with hygiene problems in the first place? You don't want to be around that. You're
exactly right.
Away from them? Be smart about that.
Are you kidding? A woman who's on the rag, that's who I want to put up against the enemy.
Amen, Tom. Hey, thanks for putting me on.
Ryan, thank you. Josh, what do you want to say to Sean?
Hey, Tom, long time, first time. I just want to tell this chick that, I was in the military for a while, and she's bitching about this top official that she sees at 3 o'clock in the afternoon taking off. How do you think he got to that position? Do you think he took 12 days a year, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh, hey, here's a promotion? No, he worked his ass off just like everybody else did, and he worked however many hours a day he had to work, and now he's a top official. So he deserves to take a break at 3 o'clock in the afternoon when he's got other people working for him.
Sean?
Yeah. I mean, hey, it's a patriarchal system. I can't argue with that. You guys make the rules. You guys get to play the game how you want to play it. You guys get to call the shots.
Well, it would be the same thing for a chick. I've seen top official female chicks in the military that get off at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You know why? Because they've got 850 guys working for them. They don't need to do that work at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. They've been there and already done it, and they've earned it.
All right. I'm just saying, give it a little break.
Well, you know, put forth the effort, and then you get the break in the long run.
Hey, you know what? I put forth all of the effort, and I continue to put forth all the effort every single day that I'm at work. Don't try to
Then don't complain about somebody. Then don't complain about somebody who's getting a break and who's already earned it. If you're in the process of doing it, then do it. Don't bitch about somebody else that's already there.
I am doing it. It's not a process. It's not something I'm asking to get rewarded for. You don't understand what I'm saying. All I'm saying, if you listen to Tom Leykis on a regular basis the way that I do every single day, that you'll notice there's a lot of things that he says about women in the workforce in general.
Yeah,
and
they're all true.
It gets old sometimes.
Yeah, well, the truth, not only does the truth hurt, but the reason the truth gets repeated so often is because it's true.
Well, because, yeah, it is a majority, and I agree with you on that. All that I was calling in for.
So you're tired of hearing the truth on the Tom Leykis show. You'd like to hear some sweet lies.
Then stop listening. Go switch to Phil Hendry and listen to him.
No, all I'm saying is that sometimes
Well,
there's women who need to hear the minority. Sometimes you need to hear the minority speak out. That's all I'm saying.
You're not the minority. Women are 52% of the population there.
The minority of women who are working hard every single day and still listening to what you have to say,
again,
that's the majority.
that's my point. You made the point for me. Women who work hard at the office and are serious about their careers are in the minority, and you are part of that minority. The majority come in, sit in front of a computer screen designing their bridal gowns, chatting back by the coffee pot, pick out baby names off websites.
You're right.
Plan prenatal visits to the doctor at 2 in the afternoon so they can leave early. And then women wonder why they're not taken seriously in the workforce.
I agree.
Well,
I agree, Tom.
There we go. We're on the same boat here. Thank you for the call. 1-800-5800-TOM. It's Laura on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hey, Tom. How are you?
I'm okay, Laura.
Yes, because I care very much. I want you to know that.
Thank you.
Well, there's two things that need to be done here because I, for one, am sick of these whiny breeders ruining it for the rest of us. So what first needs to be done is we need to legalize drugs, for God's sakes, all of them. That way, these whiny chicks who can't handle their periods can just pop some Limbaugh's Little Helpers and shut up.
I've got my period.
Yeah, well...
I'm cranky today.
Yeah, well, take a...
I need a paid day off to deal with my pain.
Oy vey. And you know what I want to know, too? How come these breeders get 3 months off? How come people like me who play in bands can't get 3 months off to do a tour? You know, that's what I'd like. It's a lifestyle choice. Why doesn't my lifestyle choice get the same privilege?
I understand.
And any other musicians out there... You know, could we all agree on that?
Well, it's just women finally conceding that they're not equal to men. Any woman who thinks that women need more days off than men is conceding that women are not equal, and therefore they should be getting paid less.
It drives me up the wall. Do you know I discontinued my Now membership 10 years ago because they were trying to talk about maternity leave? I said, you know what? I'm going to send my money to zero population growth from now on. Forget you guys.
Good points, Laura.
You know, you can't be, with freedom comes responsibility, and if you're not willing to take responsibility, then, damn it, give me back the freedom.
You are right about that. Here's Anthony on the Tom Leykis Show in the middle of 15 minutes, commercial free. Hello.
Hey, Tom, how you doing?
I'm okay, Anthony.
Yeah, I think this is insane. I mean, 12 days off a year. I don't feel well sometimes. I still go to work. You know, I mean, guys have issues, too. I ride dirt bikes. If I get hurt, that's my lifestyle choice. Right. I get hurt, I'm still at work the next day in a sling. You know, I mean, and not to mention, if this does, can you imagine if this went through? You know, now 50% of women have, menstrual difficulties. All of a sudden, 99% will. It's going to be a free-for-all.
Well, women are going to take these days off whether or not they need them. I mean, who's going to know if they're in pain or not?
Exactly. I mean... you don't see, saying, oh, yeah, guys can have days off, too, for headaches, because all of a sudden everybody's going to have a headache, right? I mean,
I have a headache half the time I have to talk to these morons. Should I get paid leave for that?
Exactly. I have a headache from listening to them, but I'm not going to turn you off.
There we go. Thank you, Anthony.
Bye.
Appreciate the call. 1-800-5800-TOM. This is Paul on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Tom, good to talk to you.
I know.
Hey, I work 50, 60 hours a week. This gal, my assistant I work with, she just got pregnant. Now she's going to ultrasounds, popping off for blood tests, doing all this crap through the middle of the week. It's costing me time. I'm adding on, 4 or 5 hours a week or more just doing her job because she can't get it done. Now, the only saving grace in this whole matter is that she quit smoking, so she's not out the damn back door of the place every 15 minutes wasting my time anymore. But I can't tell you. I mean, if I have a dentist appointment, I make it in the morning. I go to the dentist before I go to work, and if I get to work late, I stay later. Is that the case with the pregnancy thing? How's my boss going to say, hey, you need to stay late because you went and did your thing? I mean, it's ridiculous.
I know it's ridiculous. And how many of us have had to stay late or had to do somebody else's work who had to go and pick their kid up at school? Yeah. Or their kid got sick at school and the nurse called, or they had to leave early because of soccer practice or a dance recital.
Pregnant women and toddlers, women with toddlers, are the worst employees you could possibly hire.
Oh, they never shut up about it.
Well, I got to tell you one thing about this gal that's getting pregnant. She's been pregnant for like maybe 2.5, 3 months now. She's walking around going, oh, God, I'm wearing maternity clothes. Look how big my belly's getting. I'm like, lady, it ain't because you're a baby in there. It's because you're getting fat. She eats
right.
all goddamn day.
Uh-huh.
Just pigging out. It's an excuse to chub up.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Hey, take it easy, Tom.
You too, Paul. Appreciate the call. 1-800-5800-TOM. Mary on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Tom, how are you?
Do you care, Mary?
Always.
Doing great.
I just have a question and a statement.
Yes.
Question is why is it that many of your listeners have a problem understanding, generally speaking?
Mostly that's women, and it has to do with logic in an area in which women are deficient.
They don't understand generalization?
Generally, they don't.
Generally, they don't. That was my question.
I wanted to call up because I'm one of the exceptions to the rule, and I'm offended by the fact that you say that women generally don't care.
I don't get it. But anyway, that's me. Statement. These women that want 12 period days a year are ruining it for any chance of the real women that want to be out working.
Well, they are the ones creating the glass ceiling.
Horrible.
Pain by pain.
I mean, they are ruining it for any possibility for true women's rights by saying, I have to be the exception. I need these 12 days off. They are ruining it for women that want to show up 365 days a year and put in a day's work.
I think you're absolutely right. Tom Leykis.
1-800-5800-TOM.
If there was no women in this world, what would you do? Y'all be running around circles. Going,
no, we wouldn't.
Yeah, you would.
No, we'd be slapping the salami. From Los Angeles, it's the Tom Leykis Show at 1-800-5800-TOM. Now with less commercial breaks than ever before. And we're talking about the women in Australia who work at a Toyota plant who are planning on demanding 12 days paid leave every year to cope with period pain. What do you think about that? It's Melinda on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hey. It's really interesting the way you guys are talking. You have a very interesting show, and it gives me a different perspective to think about things. But, at the same time, you're sitting here talking about these women who are requiring the 12-day leave, and it just comes to a simple question. When has a man ever experienced a condition like a period?
That's not our problem. You're admitting that you're not as good as a man. You need 12 days off that men don't need. And who's supposed to do your work when you're not there those 12 days?
A woman can always make up for the work.
But we have no guarantee that she will. The work has to get done on those days, and who's going to have to do it?
Her boss or her herself.
Well, guess what? It's going to end up being the men who don't have periods. That's who's going to end up making up the slack.
Women don't get periods at the same time.
Guess what? You should not be paid those days. You take days off from work, you shouldn't be paid. That's it.
Tell me a condition that men feel that is equivalent to a woman's period.
We don't have one. And that's why women are inferior to men at the workplace.
That's not true.
Of course it is.
Women out there are
as
intelligent or more intelligent and can carry on the workforce.
Very few. Very few.
But it happens.
But
it happens.
You know, man bites dog.
To a woman, you need to
anything can happen.
What's that?
Anything can happen. The man bites dog. The Chicago White Sox once won the World Series. So what? Things happen. Big deal.
Right, but if you're going to compare a man and a woman, you need to...
Well, if you compare a man and a woman, women now need 12 more days off than a man per year because they're just not as good.
That's not true.
Of course, it's true.
That's not true.
Mm-hmm.
How can you stand on that ground when...
if you believe in equality, dear, if you believe in equality, that if women are going to get 12 days off of their period, then men should get 12 days off for whatever reason they choose.
Well, tell me a condition that's the same as...
Doesn't matter. Dear, again, women love to claim they are equal. If you are equal, you should get what men get. And men should get what you get.
It's a condition.
I don't really care. I don't care. If you're equal, you should be happy getting the equal sick days and equal vacation days and the equal 9 to 5 hours that a man is expected to show up. If you can't do that, you don't deserve to be paid enough and you don't deserve to be promoted to the top. You don't.
A man that has a physical problem...
I really don't care.
We'll get those extra days.
You've got sick days at your job right now. If you choose to use them because you've got a headache, you need to take a Midol, go ahead and use it for that. But you know what? You shouldn't get any more sick days than a man does. If you do, you should get paid less to make up the difference. Huh?
Some women will never take those sick days.
Wonderful.
Take those 12 extra days.
That's great. Nobody should be given 12 extra days because of their gender. That is discrimination.
It's discrimination.
Stop claiming that women are equal. Because if you need 12 more days off than I do, you're not equal to me.
Well, you know what? If somebody was doing the radio station, people who do radio station and who are radio jockeys, they don't get days off.
Well, actually,
like anybody else.
I have sick days.
They have to be at work every day.
Well, then buck up. Come to work every day.
That's what they're doing.
Well, then that's what you should do, and that's what all women should do. Buck up and show up at the office. Take a goddamn Midol and shut up.
I love you, Tom.
I know you do, dear. Thank you. Treat them like crap. They come back for more. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. This is Tommy on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hey, Tom. How you doing?
Okay, Tommy.
Yeah, great. I go to work all day, every day, and when I don't go to work, I don't get paid. I don't get no sick days or no vacation days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I don't.
That's my point.
Right.
Men work their asses off, and then where does that paycheck go? Generally to some slut.
Yeah.
Generally, it gets stuffed in a vagina somewhere. That's what happens with that money you make.
Yeah, I'm in the local 11 here in Los Angeles, and I get to work before dawn. I don't get home until after dark. Gone like 15 hours a day.
Uh-huh.
I don't get paid if I'm not there.
Yeah, and really, who of us does?
Yeah.
Outrageous, Tommy. I agree with you. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. This is Mark on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hi, Tom.
Hi, Mark.
Have a question?
Yes, sir. All right. The question is, where do I get a better cell phone? It's Adam on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hey, what's up, Tom? Me and my Uncle Steve came to see you in Portland. You kick ass.
Thank you.
So, okay, these girls are saying, we should get 12 days off for our menstrual period. My cramps hurt. You know what? Guys should get 12 days off for blue balls, Tom.
Men should get 12 days off because they have to listen to these broads in the office.
Seriously, I should have 1 day off right now. I mean, I'm serious. I'm sitting here suffering in pain. I can't take a Midol for this.
Right.
Hey, Tom, you know what would help? Send me out with a bong hit.
Bong hit, baby. Here you go. It's Jeremy on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Tom, how you doing?
I'm okay.
Cool. I had to tell you about this, man. I'm listening to NPR the other day up here in Tacoma, and I hear that our great new mayor, or our great new governor, Christine Gregoire, wants to give women 5 weeks a year off for pregnancy.
I thought women were equal.
But yeah, I don't get it.
I mean, where did the word what is there in the word equal that means that women should get more time off than men?
There isn't. 5 weeks paid.
Yeah.
And she's trying to pass it for everybody.
Outrageous.
Just completely outrageous. I couldn't even believe it when I heard it.
It's unbelievable. That's a topic unto itself.
Oh, it is, completely. I mean, just the first thing she does when she gets into office is just absolutely ridiculous that she even got in.
Well, that's because enough vaginas went to the polls.
Oh, God, I can't wait to get out of this state, man. I'm moving down to SoCal next year. I just can't wait to get out of here.
Thank you, Jeremy.
Thanks, buddy.
Appreciate the call. Feel your pain. It's Julie on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hello?
Is that a question or a statement?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were talking to me. Yeah, I was calling it, these women that want the 12 days off a year. Okay, totally, I guess I've had bad days, but I certainly can't imagine calling into sick because of menstrual cramps. But what my point was that I live in a very rural area, and there's a lot of hunting, and men get hunting days off every year, but so do the women that work at those same companies. So if they're going to give 12 days off for menstrual cramps, then the guys should get 12 days off for whatever they want to do. And you're right, you want to be equal, then act equal. Quit sitting on your ass thinking that everybody's supposed to bow down and do your job for you.
Yeah, I mean, the women are supposed to have an equality movement.
Well,
This is not equality.
Right. And, I mean, I'll probably get burned on this. I don't really think that the sexes are equal. There are many differences between us. You can't be treated exactly the same, but on the same note, because you expect to get, you need extra time off because of your child and da-da-da-da-da, then don't expect to get the promotions and don't expect to get all the extras because you're not earning them.
Yeah. Good points, Julie. Thank you for the call. Dieter on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hello, how's it going, Tom?
Pretty good, Dieter.
Yeah, first-time caller. Here's my thing. All I want to say is that when I was in the field for 30 days without a shower, the women got to go back once a week to take a shower because of their,
Yeah.
And tell me, do you not think it's sort of, hey, if you're in wherever you are, right, we're doing what we do in the military, you see the enemies be like, hey, go back, take a shower, it's okay. You got your thing going on, your period, and we'll meet up later.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, what your deal is, I don't know.
Yeah.
Nonetheless, 12 days off, 12 more days off a year than I get.
Absolutely outrageous. I agree with you. 1-800-5800-TOM. Alex on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hey, Father. First time, long time.
Son, how are you?
I'm good. I got a good story here. It just happened. You're right about women, man. I tried to be nice and give this chick a ride to work today. And she says she's having a bad day. She doesn't have any period or any tampons. She needs to go to the grocery store. Now, she's already late. So me and my buddy were giving her a ride. And this chick's just whining and crying. I just worked 15 hours, so she got out to go in the grocery store. Me and my friend threw her stuff outside the car on the ground and took off, man.
I understand. I mean, the guys are finally waking up to this stuff and getting sick of it.
Yeah. I hope it teaches her a lesson.
I agree with you, Alex. Thanks for the call.
Tom Leykis. 1-800-5800-TOM. 1-800-5800-866.
Really?
The Tom Leykis Show.
The Tom Leykis Show at 1-800-5800-TOM. Deborah on the Tom Leykis Show.
Hi, Tom.
Hi.
I have hundreds of girlfriends, and not one single one has ever had a day off for their period. This seems ridiculous to me, this topic.
Well, again, we're not saying that women are necessarily taking those days off, but there are women now who, through their union, are going to demand 12 days off a year for their period.
Oh, my God, I don't even know anyone. And I said I have hundreds, literally hundreds of friends that have never taken one single day. This seems ridiculous.
Well, if you check out the Herald Sun newspaper in Australia, it's starting at the Toyota plant there, and
but the guys are getting mad by this, and it's not happening.
Oh, come on, but women do come in late, leave early. Oh, I had to see my gynecologist. Oh, I had to go for prenatal care. Oh, my kid is sick at school, and I have to go to the school and pick him up, blah, blah, blah. Not to mention the fact we're in the office, women want us to lift all the heavy objects. Oh, can you put water in the water cooler? I can't lift a bottle.
Maybe they just want a little attention, you know?
You know what? If they're equal, they should shut up, buck up, and do the goddamn job, and stop flirting and stop trying to get attention. This is why women are not taken seriously in the office. It's why I will never take women seriously in any office.
But, you know, this parent thing is just stupid. I mean, I don't know one single woman that has ever gone home early, taken any day off.
Well, I guess now that's going to be the new union demand. Women get period days.
Oh, no, I don't agree with it. I don't know anyone who's done it, and I don't want the guys to get all excited about that. I don't want the guys to get worried about that. I just don't think it's happening.
I think men should pay attention to this because it'll start happening here. Brian on the Tom Leykis Show, hello.
Hi, Tom. How you doing?
I'm okay, Brian.
Hey, you know what? Everyone's talking about women, but I work landscaping. We don't really have that many women, but every once in a while we get a fat guy. And that guy just pisses me off because he's lazy. He stops for a cigarette. He's always in the bathroom taking a dump, and that's my complaint. I've worked with some women that they're decent. They usually pull weeds or something like that. That's fine, but it's the fat, lazy people, and that to me is an issue more than women.
Brian is annoyed at the fat and lazy people. And fat and lazy women are the worst. Justin, hello.
Hey, what's going on, Tom?
Not much, Justin.
Hey, let's call it state of garden tool. Women are handicapped, and that's the bottom line. They have disabilities. Their period's a disability. They want their own parking spots for when they're pregnant. So let's just call it what it is. They're disabled, and we should treat them as such. Well, if you have
clearly not my equal.
We'll say again?
They're clearly not my equal.
Well, no. Say a guy has one.
I might add, how many women in radio have ratings as high as mine?
None.
You damn straight.
If a guy has one leg, he can't do the job that a guy with two legs can do, and that's the same. It's the analogy of the same situation here. Women cannot do the same job men can do because they want all these special conditions. They scream equality, but they're just nagging little bitches that have no concept of the word.
Yep, I think you're right about that. This is David on the Tom Leykis Show.
How you doing, Tom?
I'm okay.
Hey, why don't we just call it what it is? They're taking 12 days off. Aren't they really needing 12 weeks off?
I'm sure that's next.
Ever known a woman to have 1 day of a period? What is that, a vacation?
Oh, I agree with you.
All right.
Yeah, you know what they're going to call that time off, though? Ragtime.
There you have it.
Right, exactly.
Have a good one.
All right, you too, David. Our email address is my name. It's tom@blowmeuptom.com. That's tom@blowmeuptom.com. Call our comment line 24 hours a day. The number is area code 310-842-9592.
The Tom Leykis Show. From Los Angeles, it's the Tom Leykis Show.
God damn it!
And now, here he is, Tom Leykis.
Thank you for tuning into the Tom Leykis Show. This is where America gets together to talk about the issues you really care about. It's a different kind of a radio talk program. We're the radio talk show that is not hosted by a right-wing wacko or a convicted felon. No. I am your host. Write down our toll-free telephone number. You're going to need it. It's 1-800-5800-TOM. 1-800-5800-866. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for being part of our program. Here we are together again on the radio. And at this hour, as you know, Monday is February the 14th. It's Valentine's Day. Now, I've been very clear with you boys about Valentine's Day. You're just kind of stuck with the obligation if you're married or if you have a long-term relationship of some kind. I hate it. All men hate it. And you're not allowed to say you hate it in order to play the game properly and get proper credit for what you've accomplished. You have to act like you like it. So we act like we like it, but we really hate it. That's the fact. But we do it. We send flowers. We send chocolate. We send cards. We take women out to dinner when we are in long-term relationships. The problem is when you've got somebody who you're just kind of porking or somebody who's on the bubble. Maybe there'll be a relationship, maybe they won't. Women look at February the 14th as a watershed moment. It's kind of an opportunity to find out where you stand. And you are being watched with a microscope. Now, we have told you, boys, that you should certainly try to just duck out of sight. If you can do that on Monday, February the 14th, just duck out of sight. Some of you don't have the balls to do it. Some of you don't know how to do it. Some of you are panicking about it. And so, you will end up caving in some way, shape, or form, right? You will end up, you won't take her out to dinner, but you'll bring her something cheap. Like one of those big heart-shaped cookies. $10, right? Ever bought one of those, right? Doesn't say I love you or the word love on it anywhere. It just says like Happy Valentine's Day or Have a Great Day or something nondescript. Or perhaps some of you will use the old trick we've talked about on the Tom Leykis Show. Some of you will stop by the cemetery in the morning, pick up a few flowers, and drop them off at her office. Some of you will do that on Monday, February the 14th. Some of you will invite her to dinner, and you'll make a not-so-elaborate dinner with a bottle of $2 Chuck and some pasta, jar of ragu, and a DVD. And you'll hope that gets you through. Some of you will simply claim to have forgotten it was Valentine's Day. Ever done that one? I've done that one, by the way. Oh, God, my God, it's February the 14th. I didn't even realize. Didn't even know. The fact that there's 800 radio commercials a day reminding me what to get Valentine's Day. The fact that I'm surrounded by clocks and calendars and day books all day long. The fact that I write checks every day. They have dates on them. How did I not know it's February the 14th? I just slipped my mind. I am so sorry. Well, okay. Tell you what, we can go out to dinner if you want to. Where do you want to go? And then, of course, every place you call is booked up. You're not going anywhere. Well, I tried. You know, I'd forgotten it was Valentine's Day, and then when I called the restaurant, it was booked. I'll take you out next week sometime. The idea, though, is, boys, you don't want to get into a position on Monday where, because you're afraid of what the reaction might be, that you overreact, that you give her a real gift or a gift that indicates love or caring or romance or anything like that, when in reality what you love is her ass. You don't want to get into a position where you're going to mislead her, because when women think you care about them, they cling to you like human lint, and you can't brush them off with a lint roller. They just cling to you. You don't want that happening. So I want to know what excuse you're using on. Are you either using an excuse on Monday? Get out of Valentine's Day, the day that all men uniformly hate. I don't care how much you love your husband or love your boyfriend. Trust me. Don't take my word for it. This Sunday, February the 13th, you go to any shopping mall. My mall of choice is the Beverly Center. Okay, but your mall may vary. You go to your local mall and pay particularly close attention to the bewildered individuals who are hovering outside of Victoria's Secret or BB or Bloomingdale's, Nordstrom. You know what I'm talking about. They're hanging outside the Gap or Banana Republic. Or worse yet, jewelry stores, and these guys just kind of stand there all glassy-eyed, not knowing what to do. Card stores full of pathetic men. I don't know what card they get. I'm afraid if the card is too mushy, she's going to, like, take this seriously and want me to marry her or something. I don't know what I'm going to do. Some of you guys will be so pussified you will cough up an engagement ring on Monday. And I must tell you, that is a bad idea. Even if you do ultimately want to marry this chick, don't give her an engagement ring on Valentine's Day. Just don't do it. Because it is the beginning of you being pussy whipped for the rest of your life. So I want to know what that Feb 14 plan is for you. Are you planning on cheaping out? Are you planning on pretending to forget? Are you going to cave and give her something even though you don't really feel that way about her? I've got to know.
Tom. 1-800-5800-TOM.
I've always told myself, don't call Tom and disagree with him. You're going to lose. But here I am.
The Tom Leykis Show.
Tom Leykis Show, kicking off 15 minutes. Commercial-free talk radio right here, right now. 1-800-5800-TOM. It's our telephone number. Stephanie on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hi, Tom. How are you?
I'm doing okay, Stephanie.
Good. I have a question for you.
Yeah.
So my boyfriend and I have been together for a year, and I asked him a couple of days ago what we were doing for Valentine's Day, and he just kind of laughed at me and said, I don't know. So I was wanting to know, what do you think, how could I possibly talk to him about maybe what I want to do? Because I've never had a boyfriend for Valentine's Day, and I'm very excited about it. And he knows that it's kind of a big deal to me, but I don't know how to talk to him about it. Or
how old is he?
He's 28.
He's 28, and you're 20.
Yeah.
Maybe he doesn't want to do anything for Valentine's Day.
Well, but I've heard about him doing, things for Valentine's Day for his past girlfriend.
Uh-huh. Now, does he know that you're his girlfriend?
Yeah.
You're not just calling him your boyfriend. I mean, you've discussed this with him?
Yeah.
You have?
Yes.
And he knows, because you said it in words, that this is a monogamous relationship?
Of course.
What do you mean, of course? You've actually had the conversation?
Yes.
You said to him, I'm not sleeping with any more people, and you're not either.
About a year ago, yeah.
About a year ago you had this conversation. All right, so a year ago you were together.
Yes.
And what happened a year ago on Valentine's Day?
We were still at the very beginning of our relationship, so we didn't really do anything.
Didn't do anything last year?
No, I went over to...
That was about the time you discussed monogamy, right?
Yeah.
And even though you were having a monogamous relationship, you didn't do anything for Valentine's Day a year ago.
No, but that was the very beginning of our relationship.
But you had a monogamous relationship. You know, guys are more romantic at the beginning than they are later. You know that.
Yeah, I've realized that.
And you realize the beginning is the best it ever gets. You understand that?
Oh, well, I'm hoping not.
I know you're hoping not, dear, but I'm hoping that Santa Claus is coming December 24th and bringing presents.
Okay.
I'm hoping for it. I don't think it's going to happen, but I'm hoping for that.
All right.
You see what I'm saying? The fact that you hope for something doesn't mean it's going to happen.
That's true.
And trust me, dear, married and divorced 4 times, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Trust me. The first 6 months are the best it ever gets.
Okay. So is there any way that I can talk to him about...
Oh, you can talk to him, but
without sounding like a selfish, jerk that's just wanting something. Do you know what I'm saying?
Well, what do you want to do for Valentine's Day?
I don't know. I want to go out somewhere nice. I want him to get me something nice. He doesn't spend a lot of money, but I just want him to plan something. If he just would plan something.
Yeah, but if you have to tell him to plan it, what good is it?
I don't know. Tom.
I mean, if you have to tell him to do it, then it is not from the heart, is it?
No.
So then pretty much you're asking him to spend money. Or asking him to spend time doing something he doesn't want to do, right?
That's true. Yeah.
So
I don't really want to do that.
You can do it if you want. But that's what you're going to get. You ever watch those? Ever watch those videos with the beheading videos? You ever see one of those?
Unfortunately, yeah.
All right, so you know what it's like, right? The thing starts off, hello, I'm John Smith of Monmouth County, New Jersey. I'm a contractor. I'm 52 years old. I'm in good condition. They're taking very good care of me. Do you believe those guys when they say that?
No.
No, you don't. And that's what you're going to be doing when you tell him you want to do something for Valentine's Day. I love you, honey. I really do. Please don't behead me.
Okay. So when he's saying I love you, do you think that he doesn't mean it then?
Well, put it this way, dear. He certainly doesn't want to show it by spending money at a restaurant.
Okay.
Otherwise, he'd have a reservation. Now, who knows? Maybe he'll surprise you. I don't know. But it's
One of his friends thinks he will, but I don't know.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
But he didn't do anything last year. That leads me to believe you're right. It leads me to believe if he didn't do it the first year you were together, why would he start now?
Because it was the very beginning of our relationship.
Why would you have a monogamous relationship with someone you weren't in love with?
Good question.
All right. So if he had agreed a year ago to have a monogamous relationship with you, I'm sure he was in love with you. So he's in love with you, and he doesn't want to go out on Valentine's Day. Not only in love with you, he was in love with you the most he will ever be in love with you.
Yikes.
Right?
All right.
So I think with Valentine's Day, you pretty much have to take what you get.
All right. Hey, Tom, can you take me out old school, please?
Take you out how?
Old school.
Oh, old school. Of course. The awful truth. And I am the bearer of bad news. That's what's on my business card. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. Brian on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Tom, how the heck are you?
I'm doing great, Brian.
Tom, you know I have the absolute best plans on Valentine's Day?
What are those?
Nothing! I'm 25 years old, and the last thing I want is a date on Valentine's Day.
I am sure you're right.
And you know why, Tom? Because I listen to you. For all of the guys out there, I cannot thank you enough.
So you're happy with the way things turned out?
Absolutely. 25 years old, why do I want to have a relationship? Absolutely not. I figure if I get married when I'm 30 and I die when I'm 80, I have 50 years to get married.
That's right.
And that's even if I get married. That's the last thing I want.
Well, I always say there's nothing in it for guys. Nothing.
Nothing. All it is bills. That's all it is. Because I can get the other stuff without a relationship.
That's right.
And Tom, you know, I have a question I've wanted to ask for a long time.
Yes.
Leykis 101, the best class. I'm a college graduate. The best class I've ever had in my entire life.
I love
that. You know what's missing?
What?
A textbook. When are you going to write all of your great information down? That's what we need.
I am going to do that. There is going to be a Leykis 101 textbook to accompany the program, kind of a companion volume. And you keep listening, because we'll tell you when that's going to happen. But it is going to happen. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. Roy on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hey, Tom. How you doing?
I'm doing okay.
All right. Yeah, I was going to tell you about how I'm getting away with not having a Valentine's Day.
All right.
I started going out with this girl, like, early January. So what I did, because I knew it's going to be awkward, you know, having a 2-month-old relationship or so, I just checked the calendar to see what day it lands on. And basically I made myself unavailable every Monday since. I just told her that that's the day that I work really late, and it's like that. Even if I'm not doing anything on Monday night, I just don't answer the phone, nothing.
Honey, I'd love to spend Valentine's Day with you. There's nothing I'd love more. They just make me work every Monday. You know, it's Monday.
Exactly.
Of all the days of the week, it happens to fall on a Monday. Oh, my God, it's killing me.
Right, so, like... even
so now would you give her anything on February the 14th?
Well, I'm not going to see her, but I'm just going to do, like you said, something without any kind of marking on it, you know, like Happy Valentine's Day or something like that.
I'm telling you.
And nothing that
Send her the big cookie.
Exactly, big cookie.
The
or
big cookie.
Cookie? All right, yeah.
That is like the Egg McMuffin of Valentine's Day. You send her the big cookie.
With chocolate or without?
Maybe just send her a big Egg McMuffin.
Right on. I had another, well, not really a question. I think you would agree with me, but you were just talking about marriage with the other guy that was on the phone earlier.
Yeah.
I was thinking it's basically there is no reason to get married if let's say you're in love with somebody really bad and everything's going great. There is no reason to get married. I mean, where we live in America, you can just like move in with somebody, you know, and share a house. There's no reason to get married whatsoever. You know, it's just waste of money. That's what I think. And then let's say if you're religious, you know, and you want to have kids, then get married. But there is absolutely no reason for marriage. Absolutely not. What do you think about that?
Well, for a man, there's no reason for marriage. Women clearly get a lot of benefits.
Money-wise, you think?
Money-wise and intangible-wise. You know, security. They don't have to worry about getting jobs or working full-time. They live in your place. You're paying most of the bills. Then they have you figuring out all their problems.
Exactly. Because I used to be in a relationship, and it was my early 20s, and it was the craziest thing. I don't know why I did it. But we basically ended up moving in together, and everything was split down the middle. Like, I paid my own bills. She paid her own bills. Everything was split down the middle, and it was no headache. There was no headaches whatsoever, you know? Like, I felt like I just had a roommate that I was having sex with, a female roommate, you know? So it just worked out great. So I was like, well, why can't people just do this for, let's say, 20 years, you know, if they're really in love with somebody?
Good point, Roy. Good point. Thank you for the call. It's the Tom Leykis Show in the middle of 15 continuous minutes of talk radio without commercials. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. Jason on the Tom Leykis Show. We're finding out what people are doing for Valentine's Day. Thanksgiving. Forget that. Valentine's Day. Hello.
Tom.
Jason.
Hey, don't you wish the Easter Bunny would deliver a Playboy bunny at Easter time?
See, I would hope for that.
I know. I think every guy there.
All the women who would hope they're going to get taken out for Valentine's Day, well, hoping for it isn't going to make it happen.
Oh, man, I tell you, there is no reason to get married today. It's such an outdated tradition, I swear.
Well, for men, I mean, it used to be the only way to get laid. You go to a hooker or you get married.
Yep.
And then after you got married, you go back to the hooker. But nowadays, with so many women catting around, so many slutty chicks out there, you don't need to get married to get laid.
Oh, no, especially Valentine's Day. Monday night, you know where I'm going to be? In a bar like I was last year in Orange County here with my buddies, drinking a beer, kicking it, have a good time, looking around for all those fat little hoes or all those little single broads out there that they keep wondering why they can't find a good man. They're going to be so lonely and so horny that night. Oh, it's going to be great, just like last year.
Yeah, I think you're right. Now, did you pick anyone up last year on Valentine's Day?
Oh, you bet, man. Yeah, you bet.
So you went out to bars and found these lonely chicks who were desperate and they would F anybody because they were alone?
It's so easy. You just go anywhere. It's so easy. I mean, L.A., Orange County, San Diego, you go anywhere. It was funny. I called my buddy last year. I was like, hey, man, we have got to get out tonight. We got to go out to the bars because there's going to be some single broads out there, lonely, horny as hell. They're going to be pouting, wonder how come they didn't get roses or in this bull crap, you know. And then you're going to take them home. You just, give them a glass of wine. Next thing you know, you're banging the crap out of them, kick their ass out of the house that night. Boom. There you go.
Good points, Jason. Thank you for the call. Appreciate it. Tara on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Tom, are you there?
No, I left the room.
Oh, funny. Listen, about your conversation, you guys are completely wrong.
About what?
There are women out there that want to get married, and women out there, I'm a single mom, 29 years old. I have my own money. I don't need a man's money.
Great. That's what women say when they can't get a man's money.
No, I can get a man. I've been offered many times.
Why don't you have one?
I do have a man.
Well, then, and what, are you married?
No, I'm not married.
And were you married when you had kids?
No, I have one daughter, and I was with the man for 7 years.
Yeah, well, why did you have a kid when you weren't married?
Huh?
Why did you do that?
Why did I do what?
Why did you have a kid when you weren't married?
Because it was not planned. But we were together for 7
Well, so you were using birth control.
Yes, I was.
Really? And he was too?
Yes.
And it didn't work?
Yep. You're correct. It didn't work.
Mm-hmm. You could have had an abortion.
And I wouldn't do that.
Why not?
Because that's not right.
I see. But fornication is okay?
But listen to me. When I was with this man...
I'm asking you, is fornication okay?
That's okay.
That's okay. So this is a religious belief that abortion is wrong?
No, it's not. It's not my religious belief that it's wrong.
So you're not religious?
No, I am religious.
What is your religion?
My religion is Christian.
Well, Christian Catholic, Christian Protestant, Christian what?
Christian Protestant.
Uh-huh.
But
and,
listen to me.
And at your church, they believe that having unmarried sex is okay?
No, it's not that. No, it's not.
I see. So you just said it is okay, but it really isn't okay.
Their belief, it wasn't okay.
But that's your belief because you just said you're a member of that church.
Right.
So you're supposed to subscribe to that belief.
Right, I am.
But you don't because you went out and had sex with your boyfriend.
And I admit I was wrong.
So you were fornicating.
Now listen.
And you're fornicating now.
I admit I was wrong.
And you're still doing it.
Okay, yes, I am still doing it.
So if you know it's wrong, why are you doing it?
You're getting off the conversation.
No, dear. I'm the host of the show. I'll determine what the conversation is or is not. You're continuing to fornicate even though you know it's wrong.
Right.
I see. And do you tell the folks at your church what you do?
No.
So do they know you have a boyfriend you have sex with?
No.
Why not?
They know that I have a boyfriend.
Yeah. What do they think? You're waiting until your wedding day?
I have no idea. I didn't ask them.
I see. So, in other words, you really are not a follower of your own religion because they say no fornication and you're doing it anyway.
And I agree with you. And you're right.
Well, if you agree with me, you wouldn't be fornicating.
Now, can I speak for 1 second?
You've been speaking.
Now, listen. This guy that I was with for 7 years, I was supporting him the whole time I was with him.
Well, that tells me a lot about you.
So as far as you guys say...
So you're about a 4?
What?
So you're about a 4?
About a 4 what?
On a scale of 1 to 10.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, again, if you were supporting the guy, he would not marry you, and you got knocked up, and you're supporting both your kid and him.
I was.
Chances are you're not a bathing beauty.
I'm not what?
A bathing beauty.
Oh, yeah, I am, actually.
You are?
Yes, I am.
What are you on a scale of 1 to 10?
And yes, I am, actually. I'm about a 9.
A 9. Is it a Buffalo 9 or a Los Angeles 9?
I am a good-looking 9.
I see. What do you look like?
I am about 5'9", 125 pounds, very beautiful blue eyes, big boobs. I'm a bartender.
A bartender?
Yeah.
How many tattoos?
I have 2 tattoos.
Right. And what brand of cigarettes do you smoke?
Listen to you. I smoke Marlboros.
There we go. Okay. I know your whole M.O., dear.
I mean, it's nothing. I was listening to your conversation, and I was like, whoa, this is so wrong. Because some women out there...
What's so wrong?
Because some women out there do actually believe in the marriage.
Well, I bet. What do you care if you don't?
I do believe in it, but I haven't found the right person yet.
Oh, so you'll continue to have sex with other guys until you find the right person.
No, I don't continually have...
So the guy you're fornicating with right now is somebody you have no plan on actually marrying.
No, the guy I am, I do actually have plans on marrying.
You do? When will that be?
As soon as he...
As soon as he asks you, which he hasn't done because he doesn't want to marry you.
No, because we have actually talked about it.
Well, if he wanted to do it, he would ask you.
Because I think he's waiting for Valentine's Day, as a matter of fact.
You do?
Yes.
You check back with us on Monday, dear.
1-800-5800-TOM.
Really?
1-800-5800-866.
I know when my dad took the strap to me, I damn well deserved it.
Nobody deserves that.
You don't think you learned a lesson along the way? You turned out all right, didn't you?
Yeah, I'm 46, and I learned not to have kids. That's what I learned.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
The Tom Leykis Show.
The Tom Leykis Show. And 1-800-5800-TOM. That's our telephone number. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for being part of our program. Here we are together again on the radio. All right. What is your M.O. for this Monday, February the 14th? Let's say hello to William on the Tom Leykis Show.
Hey, Tom.
Hey.
I'm a long-time listener, first-time caller. I missed you, man. I just got back from Iraq about 4 or 5 months ago.
Yeah.
Roughly. And Monday, I'm giving my wife divorce papers.
On Valentine's Day?
Oh, you know it. She deserves it.
Unbelievable. Tell us why.
All right. I went on leave from Iraq after 9 months being over there.
All right, let's understand this. You were serving your country.
Yes, I was.
In Iraq.
Yes, I was.
All right, so there you are. You've shoved off, and you've got a wife, and she says, goodbye, honey, I'm going to miss you very, very much.
Exactly.
All right.
Now, 9 months later, I come home, and we get together. First time I had a piece in a while. Well, she tells me a couple months later she's pregnant. Well, I find out exactly how far along she's pregnant, and that's 2 months before I got there.
No. And how did she explain that to you?
She doesn't know I know.
How do you know?
Because I talked to the doctors.
The doctors aren't supposed to tell you that kind of thing, but they told you anyway?
You know it.
I love that. The men are sticking together.
Nice thing about the military.
Woo-wee.
I'm taking her out to a really nice restaurant up in Seattle.
Yeah.
I'm talking a nice, expensive meal. And right in the middle of it, I'm going to shove these papers on her plate.
You can't use that word on the air. I understand you're angry. I know you're not doing it on purpose. I know you're angry, but we got to bleep them every time you say them, you know.
Okay, so I'm going to shove these papers on her plate, and I'm going to get up and walk out.
Really?
Oh, yes.
Wow.
I want to sit with a nice, expensive meal, no ride, nothing.
Is this a restaurant I would know?
I'm wanting to get up on the Space Needles, but I tried to make reservations. They'll get back to me today.
Excellent.
So I want it to be the most expensive thing I can get.
Really?
Oh, yeah, a nice, expensive bottle of wine, the works.
Wow. I love this. Of course, being pregnant, she shouldn't be drinking any wine.
Exactly, it's all me.
A Space Needle. Yeah, there'll be no escape from up there.
Well, there's only 1 or 2 ways out, and I'll jump down if I have to. I don't even want to see her face.
Unbelievable. Wow. I'll tell you what, William, I'll tell you, we have a lot of connections in the restaurant business. Maybe there's somebody who'd like to host your little soiree in Seattle.
I'd love every bit of it, Tom.
If there's a restaurant that would like to set the stage for William, we'll get your phone number, William. We'll set you up.
All right, thank you, Tom.
Hang on there. All right, is there an upscale restaurant in Seattle that would like to host that little escapade on Valentine's Day? You know where to reach us here, 1-800-5800-TOM. Let's say hello to John on the Tom Leykis Show.
Hi, Tom.
John.
Hi. I'm in Seattle here, and first to say I've only been listening for 2 months, but it's been so helpful in my relationship. I don't even know if that makes any sense to you at all. I recently graduated from high school last year, and I started dating her when I was a junior and she was a sophomore, so I graduated and she was still a year behind. And I made all these perfect, reservations, all the glamour and everything, planning for Valentine's Day. And then just a couple days ago, she just went to jail recently because she was stealing flutes from her high school band room.
Stealing flutes?
Yes.
Oh, she's selling them on eBay or something?
As far as I know, she was either pawning them or that. I'm not really sure exactly.
Wow. I'm dumbfounded. Stealing flutes.
Yeah, she's a flute player in bands. She had access to all those really easily, as far as I know.
Unbelievable. So you're off the hook now.
Yeah.
You're not going to visit her in jail or anything, are you?
Probably not.
Who wants to date a criminal anyway?
Yeah.
Goddamn criminal. Thief. So maybe you'll get laid. I told you go out on the night of February the 14th. There's a lot of lonely broads.
Yeah, I'll be looking.
All, dressing to the nines, looking to just spread their legs for anybody and call it love.
Yeah.
Can you handle that, John?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it.
Okay. Thanks, Tom.
Thank you, John. Larry on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hey, Tom.
Hey.
Hey, I just had to tell you my plans for Valentine's Day, and maybe some of the other guys can do the same thing.
All right.
All right, I've been going out with this girl for about 8 months. She kind of wants to know where things are going and where things stand. So I figured I'd use Valentine's Day to kind of let her know. I have to admit, I made reservations for the night, and we're going out. I reserved lane 27 at the bowling alley. We're going to spend the night bowling and see if that kind of gets the message across.
I'll give you a little more background on this. If you want to take her to a nice restaurant for Valentine's Day, the two most asexual restaurants in the world, Denny's or IHOP.
We already do that one for dates.
Perfect.
I got to use the bowling alley for Valentine's Day.
Okay. But if you do want to take her out to dinner, there's nothing says loving like imitation boysenberry.
All right.
Give it a shot. Thank you, Larry.
Tom Leykis. 1-800-5800-TOM.
Surprise.
The Tom Leykis Show.
Tom Leykis Show. 1-800-5800-TOM. It's Ryan on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hey, Tom, how's it going?
I'm okay, Ryan.
Hey, I live in Niagara Falls, so I just started catching the show recently. And I got to tell you, man, this is just something like I've never heard before.
That's the idea. We wanted to do something no one's done before.
It is just outstanding. Every radio station I listen to, man, they agree and they're happy and this and that. You're just cut and dry, man. You tell it how it is. And some of the things you say, man, like, she's like, oh, I'm a 9. And you're like, is it a Buffalo 9 or a California 9? Absolutely outstanding, man. I love it.
I just want like a buffalo butt.
Oh, man, I tell you, the Buffalo 9s, they're not 9s, man. They're like 4s. They're brutal. Brutal. Real quick, Tom, I started listening to your show, and every time I got in the car with my girlfriend or whatever, and she's just like, I can't believe you make me listen to him. He's such a jerk. He's a pig. He's this and that. She will not stop listening to your show, man. Every time I get into the car, she's got you on. I don't even have to put it on anymore.
I love that.
She loves it, man.
Perfect.
Hey, keep it good work, buddy.
Thank you, Ryan.
All right, take care of yourself.
Appreciate the call. Justin on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hey, Tom.
Hi.
Hey, I have a disagreeing opinions with you.
Really?
I just wanted to voice my opinion a bit about marriage, and we were talking. You got a lot of calls about.
No doubt the Ayatollah is sitting right next to you.
What's that?
I said, no doubt the Ayatollah is sitting right next to you.
Well, I just wanted to call and let you know how marriage is wonderful.
She's sitting right next to you, isn't she?
No, she's not.
She's not there?
I swear to you. I am in L.A. on a business trip, and she is hundreds of miles from me. She
Really?
has no idea. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel based on my own conscience and things like that, I don't believe in taking advantage of poor gals here on Valentine's Day, coming into bars and that sort of thing, who are helpless and that sort of thing, and out of love. I think it's a sad situation, and
Nothing sad about it. Are you kidding? This is a golden opportunity for our boys to get laid Monday night.
I don't see it that way. I see it as a golden opportunity.
Are you kidding me? I wish I was doing a remote broadcast Monday night, or I wish I was, like, hosting some event, because there's plenty of desperate, hopelessly sad broads with low self-esteem who'll be out there. They'll be ready to do anything. They'll do anything with anyone.
And that's a sad, sad situation these days.
Boo-hoo-hoo. My boys are getting laid Monday night.
Oh, well, thanks for listening to me.
Where are you from, Justin?
I'm from San Joaquin Valley.
Okay. Very
Farming
nice.
town here.
Believe me, I know it well. Been there many times.
Good.
Yep. By the way, do you have your testicles with you, or are they in her purse right now?
I got the grown balls right here.
Just checking.
And I do make the bread for my family and that sort of thing, but I have a great respect for her, so that's the way I see it should be.
Well, very good. If that's what makes you happy, if that's what floats your boat.
That's right.
All right.
Take care, sir.
All right, you too. Unbelievable. Now, February 14th, you know the deal, boys. Trying to make yourself scarce. Don't spend a lot of money. If you can't get away, pick some daisies off the side of the freeway. Bottle of $2 Chuck. Keep it cheap. Keep it short. No spooning, no hugging, no staying overnight, for God's sake. Our email address is my name. It's Tom at blowmeuptom.com.
The Tom Leykis Show. From Los Angeles, it's the Tom Leykis Show.
You got a rotten attitude.
And now, here he is, Tom Leykis.
Thank you for tuning into the Tom Leykis Show. This is where America gets together to talk about the issues you really care about. It's a different kind of a radio talk program. We're the radio talk show that is not hosted by a right-wing wacko or a convicted felon. No. I am your host. Write down our toll-free telephone number. You're going to need it. It's 1-800-5800-TOM. 1-800-5800-866. It's Thursday and time for another edition of Leykis 101.
Can you attend my class? It is for your own good.
I mean, a girl decides how far she's going to let you go in the first 5 minutes.
You in my class? I am today.
I want to ask you a question first. Listen, you're my older brother. Let me ask you some advice. You are a married man, right? I am about to be a married man. What can I expect from this marriage thing, huh? Oh, what is the honest scoop?
The honest scoop is first month, from the beginning, it's terrific. It's great. Second month, things calm down a little bit. Third month, looking through your old phone numbers, old girlfriends. By the fourth month, you're numb. You know, it's incredible. So by the fifth month, hopefully, football season starts.
Football.
You got ball games.
Right.
You're betting ball games.
Yeah.
You got Monday night.
And I am so glad we had this chat. Really, thanks. You really answered my question.
It's Leykis 101, the ongoing on-air adult education course that teaches men how to get more tail for less money. More importantly, we teach women how men think. I'm your professor. This is my classroom. Class is in session. This is where we teach the tenets of Leykis 101. Now, this is the pre-Valentine's Day edition of Leykis 101. And let me remind you, boys, you are the guys who just want to get laid. February 14th is just like any other day. You just want to get laid. No dinners. Definitely no jewelry. I would say if there's any chick you've been banging in the past, no contact with her at all. At all, at all. Do not talk to the booty calls. No drunk dialing. You don't do any of that stuff. There are no cards. There are no presents. There are no cookies. There are no cakes. There are no chocolates. No clothing. I can't make this clear enough. You just simply don't do any of that stuff. Don't be fooled. If all you're worried about is getting laid, believe me, there are a lot of women who've broken up with their boyfriends and husbands who are going to be out Monday night, February 14th, looking for any action they can get. Because just like guys, at least on February 14th, when we break up, we feel miserable, right, boys? And you'll go out and have sex with anybody who'll have you. That's how women are on February the 14th and December 31st. You go out, they dress to the hilt, and they are, believe me, they're walking around with a change of clothes, or at least a change of panties. Trust me. These women will do whatever you want. You can dump whoever you're with now on February the 13th and get laid on February the 14th with very little effort on your part. Do not be tempted by the advertising. Do not be tempted by jewelry ads, flower ads, candy ads. Do not be tempted by ads for, places to spend the weekend or any of that stuff. Do not be tempted at all. Just stay away. Tell her you're working. Don't answer the phone. By the way, do not pick up the phone on February the 14th. Not only because she's going to try to call you to see what you're doing or thinking that maybe you're going to be surprising her, which you won't be, but also because other chicks may call. Other chicks who also have expectations or needs. You make the calls. You make the booty call contacts late at night. And by the way, there'll be a lot of vulnerable women late Monday night who have not been taken to dinner, have not received flowers. There's always that one hotter chick in the office, not necessarily hot, but hotter than the other chicks, who loves to show off. She's getting flowers from 6 different guys, and her desk is surrounded with roses. You ever see that chick? I just can't believe I'm getting all these flowers. You ever see that one girl in the office? They just keep coming. They just keep coming. Balloons and flowers, and she's like drowning in this stuff at her desk. You know what I'm talking about. And then the other girls in the office who didn't get anything, their self-esteem is so low, they'll do anything. They'll even have sex with you. So save yourself for that opportunity on Monday. Do not fall into the trap of giving her anything because you feel pressure to do it. There is no need to do it. Promise me. I'm giving you fair warning now. Promise me you're not going to plan anything. You're not taking her to dinner. There will be no champagne, lobster medallions. There'll be no chocolates. There'll be no roses or other flowers or any flora or fauna of any kind. There will not be any little puppy dogs or kitty cats as gifts. There'll be nothing. Because if you do that, you will not be able to get rid of her, and you'll regret having done it. I'm warning you in advance. Now, you've all heard this before. Months from now, a year from now, many of you will call me. Some will thank me. Others will say, I didn't take your advice, Tom. I thought I knew better. I went and did what you said not to do, and now I can't get rid of her. That is going to happen. Write it down. So I'm hoping that you will take this little lesson from me, and I hope you take it seriously. I really do. I do not want to see anybody out there get into trouble. By the way, February the 14th, if you are not in love, if you are simply in lust, be sure that whoever you have sex with, you do not stay the night. Don't stay late, no hugging, no squeezing, no caressing, no snuggling, no spooning. You have sex, you get up, you get the hell out. That's a night when women are likely to cry. That is a night when women are likely to cry. Do you want to be there for that? No, you don't. So I wanted to give you the pre-Valentine's Day pep talk. Find something or someone else to do on Monday, February the 14th. You will thank me for this. All right? This is Leykis 101. Of course, as your professor, I am here to help. If you have questions about avoiding commitment, avoiding serious relationships, avoiding marriage, if you are tired of wasting money and your time listening to women blab on and on and on, and they never shut up, by the way. They just keep talking and talking and talking and never giving up, never giving in to your sexual advances, never having sex with you. They just want you to keep taking them to dinner, buying them drinks, and listening to them blab continuously. They just keep talking and talking and talking and talking and talking and talking. And you're tired of it? You've come to the right place.
Tom Leykis.
Tom Leykis?
Leykis.
Leykis.
1-800-5800-TOM.
Okay, the best thing to happen to men since remote control.
Thank you.
It's the Tom Leykis Show.
Tom Leykis Show at 1-800-5800-TOM. Thank you for tuning in. Leykis 101. I am your professor. Let's say hello to Tracy on the Tom Leykis Show.
Hello, Tom.
Hello, Tracy.
I have some good excuses for your listeners for Valentine's Day.
Good excuses?
Why they just don't celebrate it.
All right.
Well, first of all, it's a holiday created by Hallmark for guys who are schmucks and they, unlike your listeners, who never do anything nice for their girlfriends. And so, you know, they don't need a day on a holiday to...
that is not true. There are many women who have nice things done for them all year long, and then they expect Valentine's Day, too.
Oh, sure, but that's a good excuse why you shouldn't. And the other thing is, taking your wife out to dinner on a holiday like Valentine's Day, it's bad service, the food is never as good, it's always crowded. Might as well do it on a different night.
Well, of course, that's true, but again, you know, if you are in love with somebody, they generally... with exceptions, generally will expect that kind of treatment. They will expect to be taken out.
Well, I think it's a good way to get out of it.
Well, it's certainly worth trying. The best thing to do is just try to make yourself scarce, I think. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. This is Ty on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hello, Tom.
Hello, Ty.
How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing okay.
Hey, man, I got a great for you. I was at the Blazer game last night, and they put this little thing, Jumbotron, and it puts a little heart around everybody, all the little couples, and one guy decided to propose, and the girl takes her popcorn, smashes it into his face, crushes all the roses out of the hands of the mascot, and she runs out of the...
I love that.
Oh, man.
I'll bet that got a standing ovation at the Rose Garden.
You know what? There probably wasn't enough people in there to even notice, man. It was the greatest thing ever, and everybody just kind of took their eyes off the game and watched that section for a while, and the girl came back. And, of course, the schmuck followed her down there, and he sat right next to her, and she moved about a seat and a half over.
Oh, my God.
But anyways, I just wanted to share that story with you, Tom, because I'm glad that wasn't me.
I'm glad you got to see it.
Thank you, man. Hey, take me out Kobe Scott style with a screaming orgasm.
Oh, who style?
Kobe.
Oh, Kobe style. You cut out there for a second. All right, here you go.
This is about us. She's so special to me. It beats in my heart. The air I breathe. She's so special to me.
It's 1-800-5800-TOM. That's our telephone number. It's David on Leykis 101 with your professor. Hello.
Professor, nice to talk to you.
I know.
Good man. Listen, I have a crisis in here. Well, it's not a crisis yet, but I'm pretty concerned because I really need to get this lay. I was down in L.A. a little while ago in the Burbank area, I think, and met this incredibly hot girl, like a serious L.A. 9, if there could be such a thing. Relative to anything up here, she's just outstanding. Like, they're big, they're fake, they're super big, actually. They're probably 36s. Anyways, she's coming up to Canada. And I got her number while I was down there, and I called her, and she called me back. It was cool, and I was like, how do I bait this? Like, I really want this. So when I talked to her, I was like, oh, well, what's your email or whatever? And she gave me her email and then gave me this little code to enter to go to her website and check her out or whatever. And so I did, and, dude, she's just like this total... she says she's like Samantha from Sex and the City. Now, that doesn't really mean much to me, but...
So she's old and has a turkey neck?
No, she's 22 and definitely has no turkey neck.
Well, she's young enough to be Samantha's daughter.
Yeah, maybe that's what she meant. I guess they have the same personality, like she just likes sex a lot.
I see.
So she's coming up here with her friend and her mom, and they're, I don't know, going to stay up here for the President's Day long weekend. It's a long weekend you guys celebrate down there. And what do you got? What do you think the play of the day is here?
Well, I mean, you know she's a slut. You don't mind that.
Not at all.
Okay. So, we'll put it this way. She's coming up with her mother?
Yeah.
So, is she going to have any time alone?
Well, I think she seems like the kind of girl that's going to have a hotel room to herself and her friend, probably.
Yeah, certainly you want to verify that. You want to verify what her sleeping arrangements are going to be.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I mean, some girls go on the road with their mom, and they all sleep in the same bed, and it's like a pajama party. You don't know what you're getting. You better find out.
Tom, I need more than that, man. Oh, well, this is it. I was like, yo, when you get up here, you got to check out the sushi because it's the bomb up here. It's so good. And she clicked on that, like, yeah, we'll definitely go out for sushi. So I know we're going to have time. Like, she wants to go snowboarding and stuff with me.
How much are you going to have to spend on this?
I don't have to spend anything on the snowboarding. I've got to pass.
Sushi is expensive.
Sushi might be, but you know what? I was like, when you get up here, try the strawberry sake margaritas because that's kind of original. So I was proposing more booze than even the sushi, but I said you get that at the sushi bar. So, and she's down for the booze, Tom. Like, I saw the picture. She's boozing it up down. And
she sounds like a total slut. And like I say in my book, you know, if you're looking to get laid, there's nothing better than a slut.
Yeah. All right.
So, you know, nothing wrong with that. Just remember, the girls who inhabit the Internet.
10-4, good call.
You know the deal.
Tom, can you take me out with the bong hit, please?
Here you go, David.
Can't we all just get a bong?
We're in the middle of another 15-minute commercial-free talk sweep. 1-800-5800-TOM. It's Leykis 101. Christina on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
The tables are turned for my fiance. I'm taking him out for Valentine's. Am I stupid? Is he going to go around telling his friends, oh, she's taking me out? You know what I mean? I told him, I'm going to take you out. I'm going to make reservations. I'm going to take you out.
I think he'd think that's great. What, do you think he's going to make you look like a fool? If he loves you, he won't.
Yeah, okay. I'm just thinking, like, is he going to go around? Because he's an electrician, like, going around telling his friends, oh, I don't do anything. She's doing it all. Like, I don't want to look like an idiot.
Well, it doesn't make you look like an idiot. The guys will think he's very lucky.
Yeah, okay. Just calling to make sure.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, thank you.
Christina, thank you. Leykis 101 with your professor. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. Let's say hello here to Gary on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello, Gary.
Hey, Tom, how's it going?
I'm doing okay.
Tom, great story for you.
Yeah.
You're familiar with Hermosa Beach?
I am intimately familiar with Hermosa Beach, yes.
Absolutely. Met an absolute hottie on the beach in Hermosa, a Colombian girl.
Uh-huh.
She's actually a dentist with the body of an exotic dancer. Unbelievable.
Really?
To cut to the chase, we've been seeing each other for about 3 months. All we do is have sex. I do not spend any money on this girl. She is putting me up in the Ritz-Carlton for Valentine's Day this weekend, the Saturday night. She's paying for everything.
No.
Unbelievable.
Really?
So, oh, go ahead.
I said really?
Yeah, no, absolutely. So,
wow.
The moral of the story is I highly recommend the South American flavor.
Oh. You're preaching to the choir here, Gary.
I don't need to tell you that. That's the best advice you ever gave to all your listeners.
Have you ever been with a girl from South America before?
I have. I've been with a girl from Peru. I dated her for a couple months. And the best sex I've ever had, as you know, they're real loyal. They treat their man like a king.
Yeah.
And so...
Any man who's had a woman from Latin America would never put up with an American broad again. Never.
Absolutely. You know, as a joke to one of my friends I was talking, I said, one of my New Year's resolutions is to date just only women, exclusively women from South America. Brazil, Peru, Colombia. So, and that plan's paying off. So, you know, I got a Valentine's Day card from her. We've just been seeing each other sexually for 2 to 3 months. I got a Valentine's Day card saying, I'm putting you up in the Ritz-Carlton, and romantic dinner, the hotel, the whole thing. I'm just like, that works for me.
I love that.
So
and she's a dentist. She can do a little oral surgery.
The funny thing is she doesn't look like a dentist, but she's amazing. So
wow.
It should be a fun weekend. So to all your listeners, I haven't spent any money on her, and as long as you take care of them in the bedroom, they'll treat you like a king.
That'll be the first time a dentist ever got drilled.
So there's going to be some crazy drilling going on at the Ritz-Carlton this weekend. It should be fun.
You'll be doing a little filling.
I'm going to do the best I can. Hopefully I don't pull a hamstring or anything. We'll see what I can do. But I appreciate all the advice, and it's right on the money.
Excellent.
Absolutely. So thanks, Tom.
Sounds good to me. Thank you, Gary. 1-800-5800-TOM, the Tom Leykis Show. We are commercial-free for 15 whole minutes here. It's me. I'm awash in time, for God's sake. Let's say hi here to Hugo on the Tom Leykis Show.
Hey, Tom, what's up, buddy?
Not much, Hugo.
Tom, I was telling Dean that I work at a restaurant. First of all, I'm a restaurant manager. I work at a restaurant, and let's say it's a major party city in South L.A., Tom. You're probably familiar with Huntington Park?
Yes, I am.
And, Tom, I know you said it before, man, but there are some 16- and 17-year-olds there, man, that they look 19 and 20, and, Tom, what should I do, man?
Don't get yourself arrested.
I'm 26, Tom, but they're asking for it, man.
I understand that they're asking for it, but after you have sex with them and you don't call them back, they'll be asking 911 to come over.
All right, Tom, so the other thing is that, of course, I can't have any relationship with my employees. Ask them to quit, and then can I hit, or should I quit?
Only if they're over 18. I'm dead serious about this, and it's not because I'm a prude or anything like that. Girls will not have sex with you without telling. They will tell someone.
Yeah, their friends and all
when
that.
When a 16-year-old tells somebody she had sex with a 28-year-old, That's going to go around town like wildfire.
Tom, you know the Latinos in Huntington Park, Tom.
I do.
It's crazy, man. I was telling Dean, man, it's making me crazy.
I'm telling you what, I'd be sporting wood all day long, but I'm telling you, under 18, they will call the cops if they're not happy with the way the relationship progresses.
That's true.
You must remember that.
True.
You can't just, if you try hitting it and quitting it, I'm telling you.
So just wait till they're 18.
Wait till they're 18. Put them in the tickler file for 18.
All right, thanks, Dad.
Hugo, here to help. 1-800, the son I never had there, by the way. 1-800-5800-TOM. It's Brandy on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hey, Tom.
Brandy.
My husband and I love your show.
Great.
He got me started listening to you.
Good.
I just have one piece of advice for all those guys going out there on Valentine's night. Do not touch any woman who has a husband over in Iraq.
And the reason is because you're patriotic, or do you have more pragmatic reasons?
Well, for one, my husband's in Iraq right now, and I wouldn't do that to him because of what he's going through.
But you know other girls who are, don't you? Come on.
Oh, God, yes. And they are the nastiest sluts I have ever seen in my life. I've even known a few to get knocked up while their husbands were gone.
Well, we had a call like that in the last couple of days.
It's horrible.
Uh-huh.
It's just wrong.
Yep.
And I think it's degrading to any guy who would go and sleep with a girl just because they're down and out because their husband's over there.
I agree with you. You know, if you love your country and somebody's over there protecting your country, I really do think there's other fish in the sea, and guys ought to avoid that. I happen to agree with that.
And another thing is the guys who come back, people don't know what they've gone through. There's been a few who've come home and killed their wives for cheating on them. And who's not to say they won't do that to the guy who's caught with them.
Uh-huh.
They just don't want to mess with that.
Well, those are certainly pragmatic reasons.
Tom Leykis. 1-800-5800-TOM. Tom Leykis. 1-800-5800-866.
The Leykis 101 is a page right out of what brother's been doing in the hood for years, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Running Game. You know?
And you've got game or you don't.
The Tom Leykis Show.
It's Leykis 101. With less commercial breaks than ever before. We challenge you to count them. We used to have 5 an hour. Now we got 4. Write down all the breaks. You'll see there are 4 breaks an hour on the Tom Leykis Show. 1-800-5800-TOM. That's our telephone number. Erica on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hi, Tom. Thanks for taking my call.
Sure.
My question is, am I stupid to believe my husband when he says he's not cheating on me when all signs point to yes, basically?
Well, everybody thinks they've got the signs that point to cheating. Some people are right and some people are paranoid. What signs are these?
There's this woman from his work who I have met on a couple of occasions. I just got weird feelings from her, and then...
Getting weird feelings is not evidence of anything.
Well, yeah, not yet. And then she insulted me in front of a group of people.
That is also not evidence of cheating.
Then when I was checking my husband's cell phone bills, because we don't actually get the bill in the mail, I looked online because he was just being weird. And so I looked online, and he has been calling her on his way to work and on his way home from work. And when I asked him about this girl, he says he has never talked to her in his life. And when I said, well, then why is her phone number on your bill? And he says that's when he was, like, caught. And he was just like, oh, well, I just talked to her a couple of times. And then he goes, I don't even know what her phone number is. And I'm like, well, you called it. And then he goes, well, it's not in my phone. You can look. And I was like, okay, whatever. So I looked in his phone. He had her phone number in his phone under somebody else's name, under his best friend's name, a guy. But it was her number. And I have talked to one of his friends from where he works, and he says that this girl is all over him and that it looks like something's going on, but nobody knows if anything is.
Right.
He swears nothing is. But how am I supposed to know? Am I supposed to just believe him?
Well, no. I mean, if you have evidence that he's cheating on you, you don't have to believe him. Obviously, he's going to tell you that...
I mean, do I have to basically catch him in order to know? I mean, I should be able to trust him, but I don't.
Well, I understand that you don't. Now, you are married?
Yes.
Okay.
I've been married for almost 3 years.
All right. So you got married at 21?
Yes.
Something we recommend against on the
Yes.
Tom Leykis show, of course.
I know all this now. I just started listening to your show like 7 months ago.
Right. Okay. And I understand you have a child?
1.
How old?
A year.
A year old. And when did this stuff start happening? About a year ago?
Well, I started finding out about it 2 months ago, and then the phone calls only go back. I can only view it up to 6 months ago.
So you've been talking to her for 6 months?
Yes.
All right. Well, I mean, you had the evidence right there. When he said he hardly talked to her, why didn't you tell him how many times he called?
I did. I told him.
And what did he
Finally,
say?
when he kept denying it, I was like, okay, well, I have proof right here. And then he says it was nothing, that he was just calling. He says it was just various things, like she had LASIK surgery, and he was calling to see how that went.
But he didn't know her number, but then he did know
Right.
her number.
Right.
And you showed him the phone number in his phone?
Yes.
And what did he say to that?
He said that he thought if he would have put her phone number in under her name, that I would have been mad.
So, in other words, he admitted lying to you
Yes.
about that.
Oh, yes, yes, he has.
Right. Well, as far as I'm concerned, clearly you don't have enough evidence to convict in a court of law, which,
right.
Of course, there's no law involved here, but I'm just saying, you don't have the evidence to say conclusively whether he's cheated, and it's entirely possible that at this point he hasn't cheated. All he's doing is talking to her 12 times a day.
Right.
It's entirely possible he hasn't had sex with her.
Right.
But that's the direction he's heading.
I mean, just like as a guy, though, do you think that doesn't sound quite right?
What, that he's calling her? And by the way, how many times a day does he call her? Or how many minutes a day does he talk to her?
It's about twice a week for about 15 to 20 minutes at a time.
Twice a week?
Yes.
All right, well, that's not a
But
lot.
of course I can't see incoming calls on his phone. I can just see the numbers that he's dialed.
Right, so she could be calling him every day.
Right.
He could be returning her calls.
He won't admit that she calls him.
Right. How much evidence do you want to get? Do you want to catch him red-handed?
I don't think I would ever be able to.
Well.
Because I think he's smarter than that.
I don't know. I mean, what does he do online?
Yeah, that's true.
You ever check into that? Did you check into that?
Check into what?
What he does online.
I don't know how.
Well?
Oh, yeah, well, actually, now that you bring up online, I don't even know how I forgot about this, but this is the big part.
Why did I know about it? Go ahead.
He had an email account, and she was the only contact.
So he's also emailing her?
Yes.
Uh-huh. And how did you find out about that?
We have a list of passwords to different accounts and banking stuff, and he does all that. And so, I mean, of course, I don't think he would think that I would look at that because I don't do any of that. So I saw it on there that there was an email address that obviously it was like a little nickname he uses, so I knew it was from him. And so I was like, oh, I wonder what's in there. And this was all happening at the same time, so I went and looked, and she was the only contact in his address book for that account.
Did you actually look at his email?
Yeah, his message boxes were all disabled, so nothing that he sends or receives is saved.
Right. Okay. So he had no mail in there when you checked?
No.
All right. Well, you can always hire a private investigator.
Well, see, my problem is he used to be one.
Uh-huh.
So I think that if I did something like that, he already knows about that stuff.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that he expects you to hire one.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, if you really want to go that route. For me, for my taste, I know enough.
But, like, so you would say yes, he is?
If I were with somebody who was doing that, they're hiding it for a reason. That's my opinion. Now,
yeah,
again,
that's what I thought.
That's me. Okay, they're hiding it for a reason. It's my opinion.
Okay. Well, that's kind of what I thought you were going to say. I mean, I didn't want you to say that, but that's what I thought you were going to say.
Well, I mean, you notice I was skeptical in the beginning. I said, some of the things you're worried about there don't prove anything. But somebody who's talking constantly to the same person and emailing the same person over and over and over and over and over, that tells you something.
Yeah, it does. Thanks, Tom.
Erica, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. It's kind of my stock and trade. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. This is Ryan on Leykis 101. Hello.
How you doing, Tom?
I'm okay, Ryan.
Hey, I need some advice.
Okay.
Last night I was in Hollywood, and I met this beautiful girl. She was 30 years old, and I'm 21. And the whole night, she was with 5 guys, and they were just blocking the entire night. And by the end of the night, they kind of pulled her away from me, and I was able to get her phone number, so I wasn't able to go home with her. So I'm looking for some advice on how to maybe, I know I'm supposed to wait a week to call her again.
You certainly don't want to call her before Valentine's Day.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah,
so, I mean, I'm just...
and you don't want to call her on the weekend either.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, it really doesn't matter. I'm just, this is obviously isn't going to be like girlfriend material or anything. It's just going to be to mess around.
Yeah, I understand. But if you want to get laid, you don't call on the weekend.
Okay.
Why don't you call on the weekend? A, it reveals the fact that you're not busy.
Okay.
Which you're always in demand.
Yeah.
So, the weekend, you're too busy to make a phone call.
All right.
Also, you may be awfully disappointed if you call and for 3 days she doesn't answer the phone. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, she's missing.
Okay.
Kind of puts a hit on your self-esteem.
Okay.
Chances are she's a popular girl. She's out getting laid on the weekend. And that's why you need to master the art of making yourself scarce on the weekend.
Okay.
Good times to call be Thursday or Monday of next week. No, Thursday of next week or Monday of the following week.
Okay.
But not the weekend.
All right. And not Valentine's Day.
Not Valentine's Day.
Okay. And then, so say I do get a hold of her. I don't even know how to go about.
What do you want to do? You want to nail her?
Pretty much, yeah.
All right. Well, you want to avoid taking her to dinner.
Okay.
You want to get her out for booze only. Hopefully she's a boozer.
Yeah, she is. She was buying me drinks all night.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So she's a boozer. You know the tricks we teach on Leykis 101 so you can avoid paying for dinner.
Yeah.
You call her and you say, what time are you having dinner tonight? And once she tells you, you say, great, why don't we hook up after that for a drink?
Okay.
And then you've just gotten out of paying for dinner, and you've gotten out of having to sit there with her sober, listening to her blab on about crap you don't care about.
All right.
So that's how you go after it.
All right.
All right?
Thanks a lot, Tom.
Ryan, thank you.
Tom Leykis. 1-800-5800-TOM. 1-800-5800-866.
When one of your boys becomes a puss, you got to do like an intervention.
I will get all of my friends in a room someday, and we'll just, grab some foam bats, and we'll beat the pussy right out of them.
That's right.
The Tom Leykis Show.
The Tom Leykis Show. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. Thank you for tuning in. Leykis 101. I am your professor. It's Sue. Hello.
Hello. Thanks for taking my call.
Sure.
I have a really cute 16-year-old foreign exchange girl living in my house. She's been in my house maybe about a year and a half.
What country is she from?
Northern Europe.
Okay.
I'd rather not say. It's a really small country.
Well, you're anonymous.
Denmark.
Denmark. Well, Denmark's not that small. I thought you were going to say Luxembourg. Or Vatican City.
Yeah. Well, she's been dating this guy in the Navy for about 9 months.
Dating equals parking.
Dating.
Parking.
And I found out in the last couple weeks by reading an instant messenger history that she started having sex with him after he got back from sea in the end of November.
Titty equals Porky.
Yep.
All right.
And I know they're planning to be together on Valentine's and President's Day, and I really don't know what to do.
Well, you are responsible for her welfare, are you not?
Yeah.
And sex with a 16-year-old in the state of Washington is statutory rape, or is it legal?
It's statutory rape.
All right, so
I called
is the age of consent 18?
No, she's 16.
I said, is the age of consent 18 in Washington State?
As far as I know, yes.
As far as you know?
Yes.
Ageofconsent.com, you can find out.
Okay.
Right, yeah, so, but the thing is, you're responsible for her welfare, aren't you?
Right.
Like, what happens if she gets knocked up? Who's financially responsible for that?
She would go back to Denmark, and her mother in Denmark would be responsible.
Well, she is a minor.
Yes.
And Denmark does have a little different attitude about sex than we do.
Yes, that's correct.
But, I think it's your computer. It's your responsibility. It can be your further responsibility if she gets knocked up. Navy guys knock chicks up all the time. I think I'd call her mom and ask her mom how she'd like you to proceed, and then proceed in just that way.
The Tom Leykis Show. From Los Angeles, it's the Tom Leykis Show.
Oh, God.
And now, here he is, Tom Leykis.
Thank you for tuning into the Tom Leykis Show. This is where America gets together to talk about the issues you really care about. It's a different kind of a radio talk program. We're the radio talk show that is not hosted by a right-wing wacko or a convicted felon. No, I am your host. Write down our toll-free telephone number. You're going to need it. It's 1-800-5800-TOM. 1-800-5800-866. Leykis 101, the ongoing on-air adult education course that teaches men how to get more tail for less money. We teach women how men think, toll-free at 1-800-5800-TOM. 1-800-5800-866. Elizabeth on the Tom Leykis Show.
Yes, hi.
Hi.
I need to know your opinion on whether my boyfriend is cheating on me or not.
All right. I don't know your boyfriend.
Okay, he is a truck driver, and he's been acting really, really strange lately. I met him on a chat line, of all places, and...
You met him on a chat line?
Yeah, I know. It was stupid. I was bored.
Yeah, well, I worry about... And no offense to you, because I've known many people who say this. People who are bored in life, they're troubled.
Mm-hmm.
Life is wonderful. It's interesting every day. When I wake up, I never know how the day is going to play out. People who say they're bored generally have problems with depression.
That's not the case here, anyway.
How could you be bored?
I had a day off of work and nothing to do.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you had to, meet a boyfriend. You could have simply read a book or logged onto a website and learned something.
I was looking at the paper, and I saw the number, and I thought I would try it out.
You were looking at what paper?
A paper around me called Art Voice.
What is it?
It's like a free publication where...
It's like an alternative newspaper?
Yeah, basically.
All right. And so this is not a website. This is one of those phone numbers you call up, and there's a bunch of morons and losers who have nothing to do, and they're bored like you, and they're all on there chatting about nothing in particular.
Right.
Right. And you hope to find true love there. So here was a guy who, probably on a cell phone from his rig somewhere, talking to you on the chat line.
Yes.
And what made him into a boyfriend, if I may ask?
He was different. He was normal, and we met, and things clicked.
What does that mean, things clicked?
We were attracted to each other.
So you had sex?
Pardon me?
So you had sex.
Down the road, yeah.
What do you have in common with this guy?
Same morals, same values, same goals in life.
Same morals and values. So you believe in meeting strangers on telephone lines and then having sex with them. You kind of had the same morals.
No, not that way, but...
Well, you both had that in common.
We were both looking for the same thing.
Which was someone to have sex with?
No, someone to get to know and date.
What does dating mean to you? On this show, dating equals porking.
Well, that goes along with it.
Well, that's my point. You were looking for someone to date. You were looking for someone to have sex with.
And be in a relationship with.
Mm-hmm. And this guy's a trucker. How often is he in town?
He is in town about 48 hours a week.
What kind of relationship is that?
Long distance.
And what do we think about long-distance relationships here at the 101 classroom?
I have no idea.
All right, let's review. A long-distance relationship is a relationship in which you are in love for the time the two of you are together, and the rest of the time people do whatever the hell they want. That's a long-distance relationship. He's a man. How old is he?
He is 32.
And he's satisfied to go 5 days a week without sex, you think?
That's what he claims, yes.
Well, I understand that he claims that, dear. He has to in order to continue to get access to you. Right?
True.
All right. Do you think that a young, healthy man who likes to have sex, do you think he's happy not having sex 5 days of every week?
We have a lot on the weekend.
Again, do you think a man who is young and healthy is happy not having sex 5 days of every week, 52 weeks a year? That means 260 days a year he's not having sex.
True. Probably not.
Probably not. That's right. So your expectations are unreasonable, aren't they?
Maybe.
Not maybe.
Yes.
Does he have ED?
Pardon me?
Does he have erectile dysfunction?
No.
Other sexual dysfunctions?
Yes.
All the parts work correctly?
Pretty much.
Guys like sex every day.
So chances are when he's on the road, he's not very faithful.
Chances are anybody in a long-distance relationship, at least one of the two people is getting it somewhere else. That's not to say you can't date the guy, but be realistic.
Right. We were kind of in like the whole monogamous thing, and that's not going to work out, huh?
No. I don't know why you would even expect it.
Because I'm young and stupid.
Young and stupid, I'll buy that.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to have sex with a guy when he's in town and you find it satisfying and you're having a good time, that's fine. But do you really think that 5 days a week he just, he's living with a hand towel and a copy of Playboy or something? What do you think that's enough?
Well, he doesn't get a chance to. He's driving and he sleeps. That's what a truck driver does.
Well, truck drivers also stop off at the truck stop and have something to eat. They chat up waitresses. They meet other people in rest areas. There are women who drive trucks now?
True.
Do you really...
He claims they hit on him, but he turns them down.
Yes, I understand. He has to say that, dear.
Yeah.
He has to say that to you in order for you to continue seeing him when he's in town.
Right.
Right?
True.
By the way, does he live in your town?
No, he lives about an hour away.
Uh-huh. Okay. And does he have any other places he stays, like, for a night or two? Like, I don't know, maybe the other side of the country. He drives the rig, and then, like you're in western New York State, maybe he ends up in San Diego, and he sleeps at a motel or a boarding house. Are there other places he stays?
No, he just drives in the whole Northeast, and he has a sleeper in his truck. That's where he sleeps.
So he never stays at a hotel?
No.
Ever?
Nope.
Okay. And it's not possible that he meets women when he's out there.
He has very limited contact with people.
That's what he tells you.
I've gone on the road with him once, and I've seen it for myself that 90% of the time you're in the truck or in the sleeper, and you just get out to...
By the way, as a 24-year-old woman, are you satisfied with not having sex 5 days a week?
Yeah.
You are. So you don't like sex all that much.
Oh, I enjoy sex a lot.
Well, if you enjoy it, how do you go 5 days a week without it?
I have Bob.
That's his name, huh?
No, battery-operated voice.
I know.
Yeah.
I know what it is.
Yeah, I have that.
Yeah, And so, but you're happy 5 days a week not having a warm body next to you. 5 days of every week. 264 days a year or so.
I'm dealing with it.
Happy, I said. Happy.
Not completely, no.
You're not happy with it at all. What makes you think he'd be happy?
Because he's had a lot of life experience with other women, and I don't know, he...
Do you really think men think that way?
Yeah.
We don't. We don't.
So what am I supposed to look for in guys?
How about a guy who lives in your zip code?
True. Okay. I've dated guys in the zip code, and they're not the greatest ones in the world either.
Maybe you need to move.
Okay.
Chat lines are not the places to find true love, dear.
No, I realize that.
All right. So you already realize you've got a problem here.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Right. I wasn't going on the chat line to find true love. I was just going to have a...
But when you're on the chat line, you're not going to find true love. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Right.
What you have is not love.
What is it?
It's lust.
It's lust.
Can't
that develop into something, or is it usually just lust of guys, and it stops there?
What do you think guys are on chat lines for?
Well, yeah, like I said, 95% of the guys on there just, like, approached me for sex.
Of course.
Blatantly.
The other 5% didn't know how to ask.
So that's all men really want from women?
The ones on chat lines do.
The ones on chat lines do, okay.
Yeah, and on online, chat rooms, instant messages, text messages. Let's go down the list. Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I'm a guy, and I like to get laid like anybody else. But you are a fool if you think you're going to meet Prince Charming or anything resembling Prince Charming or a monogamous guy on a chat line. By the way, have you stopped using the chat line ever since you met the love of your life?
Yeah, I have. I only use it that
How do we know he's not on the chat line now?
He is.
He is on the chat line.
Well, that's why I originally called, is because about 2-3 weeks ago, I was looking through his phone. I was trying to find something in his phone
Right.
that I had called.
I'm shocked.
And
what do you think he's doing there? His explanation is, I just have a lot of friends on there who I've chatted with for a long time, and I was just saying hi to my friends on the chat line, right?
Bingo.
Yeah. You don't believe that, do you?
No.
Okay.
No.
So, that's how he met you. And when his rig pulls into a rest area somewhere in, Stowbridge, Massachusetts, or Portland, Maine, wherever he goes, it's like, meet me at exit 47.
Right.
Isn't it?
No, it's a local chat line. It's only in this area, Western New York.
Ooh, maybe he's in town more than 2 days a week and you don't even know it.
That's a possibility.
He lives an hour away from you. Yeah, he might be back in town. You wouldn't even know.
True. Okay. So, just get rid of him, basically?
Dear, if you want to have sex with the guy, go for it.
Well, sex wasn't even that good. I was more in it for the emotional relationship.
Dear, the emotional relationship with a guy who's in town 2 days a week, who's on chat lines chatting with other people. Is your self-esteem that low? What do you look like?
I'm 5'6". I weigh about 145 pounds, 150 pounds.
All right. So there's a self-esteem issue here, isn't there?
Not too bad, I don't think.
Really? You think that weight is a good weight to be at?
Am I fat?
Yes, you are.
I am?
Of course you are.
Really?
Yes.
I never really considered myself fat.
I know you didn't.
Are you sure?
Yes, I am.
Huh. Wow.
So you didn't like the quality of guys you were meeting in your town, and so you got on a chat line. So you meet the higher quality guys.
I wasn't going on the chat line to find, like you said, the love of my life or anything along those lines. I was just looking...
The guys who are on there are looking to get laid. Hello.
I didn't know that before.
And by the way, guys don't like engaging in idle small talk or chatter. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Guys don't like chit-chat. If he's on the chat line today, it's because he wants to get laid by somebody else.
Got ya. Okay.
He doesn't know any of those people, unless he's had sex with them already. Oh, I just want to chat with my friends. These aren't friends. These are all the women he struck out with before, and he's going to take another swing. You put out, so, all right, but the others, he still hasn't gotten anywhere with yet.
I see. Okay.
You know, dear, if you don't believe me, you could always call the chat line and press the mute button on your phone.
It's not that I don't believe you. It's just, it's difficult to hear.
Well, you want to hear something really difficult? You dial up that line one night when you know he's on the road.
Mm-hmm.
Press the mute button on your phone and don't say anything.
Mm-hmm.
You know what time he's likely to be on there.
Yeah, probably.
Why don't you call up and listen?
I don't know.
Because you're afraid to find out the truth.
Maybe.
Why don't you just accept the fact that a guy like that is not going to be faithful and just have sex with him? And if the sex is not that good, then move on.
So move on, basically.
Oh, basically.
Okay. That's fine.
Do I need a hammer here?
No, I got it. I understand.
So do it.
I will.
Say goodbye.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Tom Leykis. 1-800-5800-TOM. Tom Leykis.
The rule of Leykis 101, the booty call never, ever, ever moves in.
But Tom.
Ever. Hey, don't argue with me.
The Tom Leykis Show.
The Tom Leykis Show with less commercial breaks than ever before. Down to 4 an hour now, baby. Leykis 101, I am your professor at 1-800-5800-TOM. It's Emma. Hello.
Hello. What's up?
Oh, just the ratings, Emma.
Okay, it's my first time calling you. I just thought it'd be fun just to tell you this. I hated listening to you, and I was just listening to you telling that girl about the truck driving deal that she was going through.
Yes.
And I think that is so true, like, about self-esteem. I think when you don't have a good self-esteem, usually you will pick the wrong guys. And it's so weird that I actually can say that I believe what you're saying, because some of the stuff that you say is so, like, immorally out there for me. Like when you tell guys, oh, yeah, you know, get laid, don't call on Valentine's Day and stuff like that.
Right.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
How does a conservative girl date in this world? Oh.
Well, you might have to go back to whatever country your parents are from.
Oh, that's crap there, too.
Well, but that's my point. You see, you want somebody who's hip and young and fun, but doesn't like sex.
Not necessarily.
What do you mean by...
I don't want someone young. I want someone who has their head on their shoulders and wants to have...
But men in this country want to get laid. And if you don't do it...
That's not true.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Every man wants to get laid. Are there exceptions? Well, sure. But most of the guys who are exceptions are losers that even you wouldn't want anything to do with.
Right. That's very true.
Successful men in this country want to get laid. And if you turn us down, there's a woman down the block who will do all the heavy lifting.
So what about wait till marriage?
Guys in this country are not going to do that.
Oh, come on. But, you should encourage that more, too, because there's
Why?
people who are raised that way.
Dear, they live in other countries.
No, they live here.
Mostly they live in other countries or their parents are from other countries.
Yeah, but...
What country are your parents from?
I don't want to say.
Another country, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because in this country, we don't do that.
Well, you should encourage that.
Why?
Why not?
I want to get laid.
I mean, well, that's why we have so many diseases and immorality.
Oh,
that's why there's so many divorces.
Dear, again, I don't consider it immoral. And by the way, that's not why there are divorces.
Why are there divorces?
In my opinion, there are divorces because American women are a bunch of bitchy broads with attitude and short hair, chunky bitches who know that if we don't like the way they treat us, they'll just take us to divorce court and take half of everything we have.
That is not true.
Of course it's true.
Where were you raised?
Right here in the United States.
And what's your, ancestors? What are you? Pure,
Well,
American?
my parents were born here, too.
Okay, but, what are you, Irish? French? German?
I'm American.
Okay, there is no American. You're
yes, there is. Yes, there is.
Countries, there are immigrants who came to America.
Yeah, but you'd have to go back to my grandparents, my great-grandparents to get to that. I'm an American through and through.
But I know, and you know what? All the stuff that you say, I think, to some degree, you make sense. But I think that you should maybe also encourage it.
I'm not broadcasting in foreign countries. I'm broadcasting in the United States. I'm broadcasting to Americans. And
so
we are not like
here.
that. And, dear, I'm telling you, if you meet a good man, a successful man, good-looking guy,
right,
with a head and his shoulders, believe me, not only does he want to get laid, but if you don't do it, somebody else will. That you are competing with the women who will put out.
Well, I just don't think that's...
Can I take it a step further? I can't take it a step further for you. I'm gonna lay this out for you. I have met women like you who don't want to appear to be sluts, who say they are conservative, and they... many times when I first meet them, I'm really hot for them. The longer they make me wait, the more I lose interest.
Oh, man, I just love to... I could just keep you on the phone and just ask you and drill you with questions. I just think it's so funny.
Well, this is how it is, dear. You're laughing, but I'm telling you the story of your life.
Yeah, well,
the reason you're 27 and single and you don't have a guy is because all the guys who've tried to date you and found out you wouldn't put out went and got it somewhere else.
Actually, it's the opposite. When I know that's how it is, I've just stopped dating.
But that is how it is.
I don't have time for
Where
those.
are all these conservative guys? How many have you dated?
I don't really meet conservative guys.
That's my point.
And I don't think I look for that.
Dear, I just told you.
I probably look in the wrong places.
You're not going to find them in the United States because women give it up. Guys don't say no to that.
Right.
Maybe you would, but guys don't.
Right.
You want to take just a casual cross-section here? I'll just pick up the next 4 calls. I've never talked to these guys. They're calling in about something else. Okay?
Right.
Are you ready to take the next 4 in a row, whoever they are? Ready?
Okay.
All right. This is Josh. Josh, do you want to get laid?
Yes, I do, Tom.
If you met Emma and she said, I'm a conservative girl and I want to wait till marriage, would you wait?
Nope.
Nope. All right. Let's try Travis. Now, Travis, you hear Emma on the phone here. Emma's a conservative girl. She's made it to 27, not married, has no boyfriend, can't figure out why she can't find a nice guy who'll wait till marriage. Travis, do you want to get laid?
Hell yes, I do.
And if you met Emma and you went on a date with her and she said, I'm not putting out until I get married.
Then it'd be time to ditch the bitch.
There we go. Okay, let's go to Corey. Now, Corey, we've never met, right?
No.
Okay. Now, you hear Emma on the phone here. Emma is 27. Her parents are from another country. and she says she's a conservative girl, meaning she will not give it up until she's married. Now, do you want to get laid, Corey?
Yes, I do.
If you went out on a date with Emma, and then on that date she told you, I am not going to have sex with any man until I'm married, what would you say?
You leave the dinner and avoid her for the rest of the night, for the rest of the no matter, whenever you see her. You just
Let me ask you
avoid her.
another question, Corey. If she didn't give it up, would you find it somewhere else?
Of course I would.
Damn straight you would. Let's get Brian on the phone. Brian, say hi to Emma.
Hey, how's it going, Emma?
How are you?
Now, Emma, you heard Emma. She's a conservative girl, and she says that she does not want to give it up until she gets married. Brian, do you want to get laid?
Oh, I better believe it.
What is the purpose of going on a date, Brian?
The purpose of going on a date, hey, guy wants to get laid. Girl, three strikes and you're out, girl.
All right, 3 strikes and you're out. Now, so what you're saying, because you believe in the 3 strikes you're out law, if you met Emma and she gave you this speech, I'm a nice girl, I'm a conservative girl, and I'm not going to have sex with anyone until I get married, what would you do?
You're out of luck. Bye-bye.
Right, that was the next 4 guys on the line, Emma.
That's cool.
And that's what's out there.
Oh. That's cool.
So you realize you'll probably be 35, 36. This is just going to keep going like this until you concede defeat or until you finally meet a guy who himself doesn't like sex or doesn't know how to make love to a woman or anything like that. And that's what's waiting for you.
I doubt it.
Well, you say that, dear. Are you a virgin?
I doubt it.
Are you a virgin?
No comment.
Dear, you're anonymous. Are you a virgin?
No comment.
I'll take that as no. You're not a virgin. So you've had sex.
Take it however
so
you
you've
want
had
it.
sex, and now you're one of these born-again virgins. Now you're a conservative girl, but maybe your
you know
grandparents
what?
use that on the air in another
they're-
country, but not
Of
here.
course those guys call you because that's just how your show is. I mean, they're not going to tell you,
No,
oh, yeah,
that's
I don't
how
want
men are, dear.
What?
You're in Los Angeles. Do you know what show is #1 in men?
What?
Out of 82 radio shows in the afternoon, this one.
I know.
It's not just guys calling my show. It's guys in general.
Okay. I'll let you go.
Now, wait a minute. Dear.
I'm having fun with this. I just think it's you know what? If I were like one-on-one with you, I think I would blow you away. You'd be like, oh, wow, I could never go back and do my radio show because I can't talk to you over the phone. It's difficult because I could prove you.
You can't prove it. Because if you could find a man like that, you'd have one.
You know what? I have. And you know what?
Then they were boring.
They're fat or they're
fat or they're boring. Well, that's my point. Guys who have flaws, they'll do whatever you want. They'll wait.
Actually, you know what? I've had a very, very successful relationship in the past, and it was my choice to leave for other reasons, like, he was lazy. But
again, the guys you will find will have other major flaws. Any man who's willing to do without sex has something wrong with it.
No, this guy was, trust me, I mean, in that area,
You said he was lazy.
In the area of, working and having a family, lazy, yeah.
Yeah, but again, any man who's willing to do without sex has other major flaws.
Okay.
That's why he's willing to do without sex. If you're willing to put up with his flaws, he'll put up with your shortcomings. But you're not going to find a successful man in the United States, unless he came from the same country as your grandparents. You're not going to find a successful man in the United States who's going to be willing to wait until he gets married to have sex with you. You're not.
You're funny.
You laugh it up, dear.
I think you're funny.
Well, I'm glad you do. And by the way, even guys from the old country, once they get here and find out that girls put out, they're like guys anywhere else.
Well, I think that is true because I do come from a very cultured background, and I think that there is no, culture anymore. They've all just become, the mainstream population.
Because they've come to the United States. I mean, you clearly sound like an American. They are Americanized. That's the deal.
You know what it is? I'm just having a hard time agreeing with you because I have met good guys, and that is the only thing on their mind.
Where are they now?
Logical.
But that's my point, because, again, there are women in your neighborhood who will give them what you won't give them. And they will get it. For a man, ejaculation is like urination. If a guy's got to go, he's got to go. I don't know how long you've been a member of this classroom, but we have pointed this out many times. Now, I'm sure you've lived in Los Angeles, and you've been out around town, and there are times you have to go to the bathroom, right? And when you do, where would you like to go? Well, you'd really like to be near, like, the Ritz-Carlton or the Four Seasons or some really nice hotel, like the Bel Air Hotel or something.
Right.
Beverly Hills Hotel. Oh, my God, those bathrooms are beautiful, perfectly lit. When you put your makeup on in that bathroom, you look like a movie star because the lighting is soft and you look perfect and it's clean and you just feel so comfortable. You sit down, it's like, oh, my God, this is living, sitting in a room like this, and relieving myself like this. Oh, this is great, okay? But you know what? Here's how guys think. If I'm on my way to Vegas and I have to pull off the freeway at Barstow and I'm at a Chevron station where they haven't cleaned the bathroom in 16 years, and you got to go, you got to go. You're not going to wait until you get to the Bellagio in Las Vegas. You're going to go right there. And that's how men treat women. We'd rather go to the Four Seasons or the Ritz-Carlton. But you know what? Every once in a while there's a girl whose ass looks like a Chevron station. And every once in a while, you know, we stop by and fill her up.
You're too bad. You're too much.
Yeah, I'm too much, but you know I'm right.
Tom Leykis. 1-800-5800-TOM. 1-800-5800-866.
You have a vagina?
Yes.
And you're telling me you have a hard time finding somebody to fill it?
No. Not at all.
I mean, I'll tell you what, I'll have sex with you tonight.
Did you want to talk to my boyfriend?
I don't want to talk to him for. I'm negotiating with you right now.
The Tom Leykis Show.
The Tom Leykis Show. With a big listener party tomorrow at the Pig and Whistle on Hollywood Boulevard. The address 6714 Hollywood Boulevard. While you're there, sign up to win a pair of tickets to the Big Bernard Hopkins fight at Staples Center Friday, February 19th. Doors open sometime after 2 o'clock tomorrow whenever I'm done with the sound check. And the Pig and Whistle, we've been there for Valentine's Day broadcast for the past several years now. One of the great venues where we work, and I love it because it's in my neighborhood. The Tom Leykis Show, live listener party tomorrow from the Pig and Whistle on Hollywood Boulevard next to the Egyptian Theater, 6714 Hollywood Boulevard. You be there, baby. Tomorrow, Pig and Whistle, Pig and Whistle, Pig and Whistle tomorrow. Okay. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. Stephanie, you're on Leykis 101. Hello.
Hi, Tom.
Hi.
I just wanted some clarification about Leykis 101 because it seems like there's a lot of. It seems like you're contradicting yourself. It seems like you hate women and the only thing they're good for, since you're a straight man, is to get laid. Am I correct?
Well, I'll put it this way. I think the average man wants to get laid.
Okay.
And the only reason we listen to you chicks talk is because ultimately we're looking to get the ultimate prize.
Okay, but every man that's called in today, like, I'm going to blow off my girlfriend on Valentine's Day,
right,
and you're like all happy and cheering him on like it's so cool and it's so great.
Which it is.
Okay, and then Leykis 101 teaches men to, not get married until after they've followed through with their dreams and till they can make as much money as possible.
Right.
And the whole point of doing all this is so that they can get the hottest chick.
Hottest, youngest chick, yes.
Okay, but so if the whole point of their entire livelihood until they're 30 is to make as much money and become as successful as possible so they can get the hottest chick to lay, then isn't that totally going against what you're saying? Then
no, because we don't believe in giving them the money.
But how many times have you been married?
4 times.
Why would you marry if women take half of?
I learned the hard way. Well, they don't take half when you have a prenuptial agreement.
Okay, but if women aren't good for anything but getting laid, then why are men?
I learned the hard way, dear. I'm saying from experience, there's no benefit to a man to get married.
But even so, then so you're men, and I just feel like even the last few women that call in, it just seems like the intellect of your audience is so low. It's like yesterday you basically...
No, all you're hearing, dear, this is how men really think. They don't tell you that when they're on a date with you. This is how we really think.
Okay, well, then back to your logic. But it doesn't matter how you look. As long as you make money or you're a celebrity or you're rich, you can get a hot chick.
That's right.
If you're a hot chick, and why would you... If you're a 10 and you can date a man that's a 10 with money, why are you going to go for a 2 with money than a 10 with money?
Again, most people with that much money are 2s and 3s.
Well, I see plenty of hot guys in Hollywood.
No, you know what? The population of Hollywood, or what we call Hollywood, which is the entertainment industry, that's a very limited group of people. You know what? You're seeing the same 20 guys over and over. Colin Farrell, Val Kilmer, Tom Cruise, Brad Pitt. But the reality is, how many guys are there really that make that kind of money, that are that successful in Hollywood? Not that many.
But I'm talking about regular guys.
I'm talking about most of the guys who have a lot of money are not Tom Cruise.
Right, but what I'm saying is that I see plenty of guys that are hot, that don't have a lot of money, that have hot chicks on their arms.
They may very well. But all I'm telling you, dear, and that's entirely possible. I'm just simply telling you that a man can get hot chicks without being hot himself.
Well, if he has money, and then does he want to be with a chick that only wants to be with him for his money?
Dear, we only want to be with them because they're hot. It's quid pro quo.
I don't know. It seems like if they have any brains in their head, then you know what? Basically, if you know someone's with you only for your money, how does that feed your self-esteem?
Dear, you'd be surprised to find out that women suddenly forget what you look like if you are covered in $100 bills. They really do, and they do start to love you because they realize that you are going to take care of them. And that is what women want more than anything in the whole world, is to feel taken care of.
I'll have to disagree there.
Well, you can disagree all you like, dear. All I can tell you is that...
it just seems like the majority of your listeners that are men are like blue-collar workers that aren't that educated, that call in...
Dear, never confuse the callers and the listeners. The people who call constitute 1% of the audience.
Okay, well, then the callers...
The people with the most money are busy working at their professions.
Exactly.
They're not
they don't
calling...
have time to call
So that's my point to you. They are listening. We know they're listening. We've seen the psychographic research. We know they're there.
Okay, well, it just seems like then the majority of people that call in are really, obviously, low rent,
Well, I know that will make you feel more comfortable at night, knowing that you
I'm gay, so it doesn't matter to me either way.
Oh, you're a lesbian.
I love men. I just don't like living with them.
Yeah.
And it's like the girls that call in, they don't even know they're fat. They're 150 or 60 pounds at 5'5", they don't know they're fat.
Well, some of them don't.
Tom Leykis. 1-800-5800-TOM.
Well, break it down for me.
Tom Leykis. 1-800-5800-866.
I'm Leykis 101 all the way. I don't need a damn computer to get what I need. I got Tom Leykis to tell me how to play it, and I play it.
The Tom Leykis Show.
You'll see us, our live listener party tomorrow, starting at 3 o'clock Pacific time. At the Pig and Whistle, next to the Egyptian Theater at 6714 Hollywood Boulevard in Hollywood. You come out there, you might win tickets to the Bernard Hopkins fight, and who knows what else you might see, for Christ's sake.
The Tom Leykis Show.